Hi. Happy Sunday. Thanks, C-Snack. First prime of the day. Howdy, y'all. Thanks, Vaporverse. My voice feels shot even though it's not. It's weird. Hope you guys are having a marvelous Sunday. It's a movie night. Got some longer ones tonight. In the past, we've had some shorter ones. But tonight's going to be fun, I hope. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It's Coney. Bro, I just got here. You're on my channel. You walked into my house and then ran away. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks for tier 1. Movie night, everybody. I love mooching off of other people's generosity. Thanks for the sub. Well, you got to claim it first. No freeloaders. You do have to claim it. Thanks, him, Bob. Coney, can we watch The Joker? Like the movie? With Joaquin Phoenix? I think it's just Joker. Do you mean Balatro? You want to play Balatro? If the Outcast were in Star Fox, would Peppy be Buh or Juh? Buh for sure. Maybe not Buh. He has to be an old, wise cat, but I think Buh is the closest. Falco is Cuh. Fox is Fuh. And Slippy is the one with his tongue out. The silly one.
Hey Coney, I have the flu today and could use a pick-me-up. Can you please say something nice about my favorite Pokemon Link? 3% in Enemon.
I'll look. Dude, don't dogpile on this guy. Hold on. I took a shower before stream. And right before I took a shower, 38 minutes ago, this is so stupid. I made a tweet 3 days ago of me playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, okay? Playing FF7 Rebirth, getting annoyed at all the melodrama and anime trope stuff. Just normal stuff. Me being annoyed at anime games, right? JRPGs. I got quote retweeted 40 minutes ago. It's a JRPG. What did you expect? Why are you quote tweeting? Leave me alone! And now it has 176. I don't mean to dogpile on these people. I'm just so sick of these people, man. Leave me alone, man. Just reply. Oh, why do people quote retweet? People that quote retweet instead of replying just want their banger. But they're not saying anything cool or funny or interesting. They're quote retweeting the 75 followers like, duh. That's not going to get you numbers. What are you doing? Miserable. I can't stand it, man. I can't see I can't see it. Oh, well, I can see it in the link. So Stream Elements now has an issue. I told you guys. It now has an issue where I can't, for some reason, the link just won't show up. But I can see it this way. So thank you, JD Ryder. Thank you, Young Check. Thank you, Scorchman. Thanks, everybody. Do you get those bot replies that say the same thing as the original tweet? No, actually. I don't get those. I don't think I'm big enough to get those. Can I say something nice about your favorite Pokemon? Oh yeah, this is precious. I love this. That's adorable. That is a very cute one. I like it a lot. I like flowers. You guys might not know that about me. It's not a joke. I think flowers are pretty. Only some flowers, though. Roses are pretty. I like it. Does it turn into something I know? It evolves from Badoo. Oh, I like Badoo. Roserade. I like that, too. I like the flower guys. I like these. Wait, did they add a middle one? I hate it when they add middle ones. So there was Badoo and Roserade, and then they added a middle one later? Roselia was first. Oh, so they had a middle one, and then they... How would they have done that? Like, if... That's like finding, like, a tadpole and a toad, but not a frog. Or an egg and a chicken, but not a chick. That's a way better analogy. Like, I don't understand how you would find the other two, but not the one in the middle. Right? That makes more sense. I'm proud of that egg analogy. That's pretty good. It's the middle one. Okay, so you had a chick without an egg or a chicken then. Stupid. I did see the Brawl Pro tweet. Hold on, let me watch it on stream. Honestly, this has come up on the stream before, man. This isn't even like a new... There are two people who have said, wow, it does look like me. I blocked this guy because he was annoying the shit out of me. It was another one of those accounts that started funny and then it just got really annoying.
Why does everyone want the crow?
Hold on. I have to get the other window out. Just to make sure I don't leak nothing. I always got windows up. I'm always up to something. Ha ha. This is one of two guys that have ever maybe say, huh, that guy is kind of like me.
Because it's a fucking crowbar. Are you fucking serious?
What are you gonna do? Why does everyone want the crowbar?
Because it's a fucking crowbar.
I wonder if we saw it in HD, he would. I don't know if we would look the same. It's just the face shape and the eyes and the brow and the hair and the backwards hat and the vibrant colors. That's all it is. It's the vibrant hat. I've been known to wear like red hat, blue shirt. Also the voice.
You serious?
What are you gonna do with it?
Fucking nothing, but I'm gonna own a fucking crowbar now. So
also the vulgarity.
that's the fucking shit.
So you've been waiting 10 hours for a crowbar that says Supreme.
Oh, I didn't even know it said Supreme. I just want a fucking crowbar.
Why does everyone want the crowbar?
This is one of two times on the internet that I've been like, wow, that is kind of like me. Coney denies it, but this guy is like him. Is this another guy?
The broader public needs to be aware of.
Than that he's YouTube.
Okay, vaguely, I guess. This guy on the left, he's just wearing a hat.
People about current events, topics that the broad.
He's just a guy with a hat, man. I don't... Oh, my God. You guys are... It's so tough being a white guy. Every other white guy you see on the internet with a hat, it's me. Haha. It's him. You guys can't watch baseball on TV because you just think it's a team of 12 Coneys. Here's the crowbar guy in higher quality.
I think the brand is
Yeah, he looks nothing like me in higher quality.
so fucking.
That's crazy. Like, if you... That is insane. That is actually crazy. He's only me in 144p. It's like AI. That's insane.
Powerful that it's making me buy a fucking crowbar.
The crowbar in the Swiss Army.
It's a fucking crowbar.
That's insane. Why? I'm just that guy in SD. That guy's on the PS5. I'm on the Wii. Dude, how is image quality like this? That's insane. That's the same guy? That's the same video? That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. No way. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. Why is it only me like that? His mouth is different. Well, I guess it's a different shot from the same thing, but... Oh my God, man. It's nothing alike on the left. The face shape is different. Yeah. He could kill someone and they would arrest Coney. What I'm trying to say is release Luigi now. Luigi ain't even do nothing, bro. I don't even think he did nothing. Honestly, bro. Because your face is so simple. You think I'm easy to draw? Is that what you think? That's I'm honestly mind blown by this. This is killing me. In HD. Who is the other person that made you think it's you? I've shown it a million times on stream. People know. He is the Star Wars fan. And I think Luke will destroy Darth Vader. I love that fucking guy. That guy was awesome. Star Wars guy and this guy are the two people. This guy even more so because he sounds like me. The other guy sounds like me in the 70s. Like, that's what I would have been like without the internet if I wasn't on America Online when I was 12 and I grew this, like, hyper-ironic sense of self, right? And this weird idea of, I don't know. But I think that was me back then. And this could be me tomorrow, except he looks like that. I thought you meant Jay Leno. I've never seen Jay Leno. I just have a big head. That's all it is. I just have a big head. That's it. Have you seen the clip of iShow Speed getting speared? Dude, did you guys see that last night? Hold on. I was watching yesterday. I watched the Rumble. In case you guys didn't see... Oh, is that my boy Balvin? Okay. My fellow Party Animals champion. I was watching the Rumble yesterday, and Speed gets in the Royal Rumble. And I'm like, okay, he's probably going to, like, eliminate somebody, and then it's going to be funny. He did the Sue, and I was like, do the backflip, do the backflip. He did the backflip, and knowing Speed, I was like, he'll probably get hurt. Like, he takes this shit seriously. I've seen him dive into his computer setup, and, like, that's a hard bump. But then this happened. That's a concussion. He didn't take that gracefully. By the way, this guy is, like, freakishly strong. You guys know Scott Steiner? The fucking Steiner math guy? Hold on. This fucking guy. You know this guy? Big Stupid? This guy is his nephew. This is Scott Steiner's brother's son, which is actually why, if you notice, he's wearing a lot of numbers on his thing. It's the math thing. It's a funny joke. But he is remarkably stupid, but astoundingly strong. Yeah, the brother-dad is also a wrestler. He's probably dumber than Scott. The Steiner family is known for being absurdly stupid and kind of like bullies, but they're freak athletes, right? So this guy is unbelievably powerful. And he did this? So that's an unbelievable... So the thing about this is usually when somebody is taking this bump or when somebody gets hurt like this or is getting thrown into this, they clear the table off because they don't want them to hit the monitors or it to be bumpy or like technology. They usually clear it off so it's easy, but it's also easy to tell when somebody's going to do something. It happened later. Logan Paul jumped onto the table and a guy like freaked out and cleared off the table, and you could tell that something was going to happen. They didn't do that for Speed. He lands with his back on the monitor. Like, there's no way to fake that. This is painful, man. He's talented, bro. That's a good ragdoll. Look at the aftermath. All right, I'm sure this was fake, other than his leg. His leg didn't get cut up. However, dude, 859K, he's coming back. Trips is bringing him back, bro. 859K, 37 million views. It was worth it for them. This is huge. Why did he do this? Yeah, man, he's used to it. He's used to it. I remember when he dove into his computer setup. Do you know how psychotic you have to be to go for that? With, like, the keyboard and your monitor. He dove into it head first, man. New Speed gift dropped. Oh, my God. That's brutal. My dad was bronze position coach when he played high school football. That's insane. Is he from, like, Minnesota? I think that's where all those guys were from, right? Like, up north. He's probably a freak athlete. Have you guys ever seen Brock Lesnar's daughter? She's just Brock Lesnar. She looks exactly like him, and it is built like a pit bull. It's unbelievable. Genetics are strong. However, there is another bump that night. Hold on. I thought he died when I saw this. Dude. This is just actual wrestling. Oh, this is another one. This isn't from the same match. This is from the same match, but this is... Dude. What the fuck? There's no way to fake that, man. Homer Simpson did this once, and he got stuck there. That guy weighs like 300 pounds. Coney, do you still keep up with wrestling? No, not really. I followed it, like, how things are going, but I keep up with it a little bit more now because I think it's more interesting, and I put it on in the background. I'll watch Rumble. I'll watch Rumble and Mania every year. Other stuff, not really. But, like, I don't know. I put it on passively in the background now because it's more interesting. That's all. You know everyone and watch every show. You could just admit you keep up. I keep up, yeah. I think, well, I don't watch every show. I watch all the big shows. I think it's interesting to keep up with, but my ass is not, like, tuning in every show because it's so much time.
When
It's
AI
crazy.
finally takes over humanity, they'll display this video on all the big screens to inspire other AI to follow the revolution link.
Did you, but how, like, what I don't know if they rehearsed this, but to land like that, he got planted. Kill you. He stayed like that for like another 20 minutes, by the way. Was there. Insane, man. There's another thing. One of the wrestlers has a move where he steps on the other guy's head, but it's like very clearly fake. It's easy to fake. You just, don't put your foot down. Except he did it with both feet. He jumped on the back of the guy's head with both feet. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way to stop yourself. He didn't like have a table to like brace himself. Unbelievable. Crazy night, man. It was, I gotta be honest, man. I used to tune into these shows, the big ones, and I'm like, dude, that was garbage. What am I doing? And it was just the excuse for me to hang out with friends. This one, I was like, that's a very good show. They're doing some good stuff now. It's crazy. It's impressive. I hope someone does your custom wrestler's finisher one day. I hope not, for their sake. That would kill someone, man. Oh, unless you mean the Vince McMahon one. Wait! Do you guys remember the Vince McMahon custom things? My friend was over last night, and he showed me. I forgot. There was another Vince entrance that we made that I've never shown you guys. I'm not joking. It was... So true fans of the channel will remember the Vince McMahon custom entrance that we made, which, was very silly, and the whole joke is we made people sit through it, and it's like 45 seconds. It's a very good one. However, I did not realize there was an older one. There's actually one that we made first. Is it on the channel? Because he brought it up last night. It's somewhere up there. Hold on. Is it not on the same one? I can't find it now. Did he unlist it? No. Check YouTube history. No, it's not on there because it's Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, I found it. This was from 2K 2014. Show the finishers again. If you want to see them, those are my favorite. I forgot about this one. I don't know if it's older or younger, but me and my friend, so my best friend and I were the top doubles team in Mario Strikers Charged, and we would sit in front of this fucking TV for like 12 hours at a time playing Mario Strikers. We would rent shitty PS2 games and just beat them all the way through, and we would do this. We would get online with Vince, and we would roleplay as Vince McMahon and pop this entrance and make people watch it. Why was he at Goldberg's locker room? The funny start. I thought that was pretty good. Thank you, Bluey. Make this the new stimulus intro. I don't know where we got that Viking from. I don't know where we got that from. So we found out that if you do the flag entrance, his arm gets stuck like that. So we just kept it that way. I don't know what's at the end of it. Oh, does it just play again? Yeah, it just plays again. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about this. Was in 14. This is in 2K14. Oh, man. Show the finishers. Do you want to watch the finishers again? The finishers are the magnum opus. The finishers might legitimately be one of the funniest things we've ever done. So we had this big, long entrance for Vince, but we also gave him 2 custom finishers. And fans of the channel know them, but these are tremendous.
Oh, what a painful kick!
The multiple camera angles on this are amazing.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Very disoriented. Very disoriented. This one's better, though.
You're not trying to say that like it's a bad thing. No comment, compadre. Believe me, I have no desire to get on Mr. McMahon's bad side again.
Something about 15 kicks to the dick. It's just, why is the ref not stopping that? Why is the referee not stepping in?
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood. Billion self-portraits.
The slow acting poison is so fun. Like, it just all hits it. He's building poison stacks. And at the very end, he just... Oh my God, dude. Oh, something about... It's the shattering sound effect. He just... Oh my God. There needs to be a wrestler with the gimmick of acts like 14-year-old playing SmackDown. You know what my friend reminded me of, and we don't have this on camera? So you could slow down like the gravity or timing of any moves, so you could do stuff like this, right?
I have No desire to get on.
However, this also worked on top rope finishers, which means that you could do like a frog splash, but you could fly in the air. You could soar through the air, and it made the move very bad because it's very easy to get out of the way. But it looked very funny. God. I can't wait for the new WWE game. We're going to have another Coney Mania Rumble. Dude, I saw Brawl Pros in here. Dude, did you see my tweet? We found the Supreme guy, and
I think the brand is so
it looks nothing like me. It's only in 144p. I don't know what happened. Like, when he's low quality, he looks just like me. Like this, it's not me at all. I just saw an RTX on. This is the PS5. I'm on the 64. Something about lower the YouTube quality. Wait. Not quite. I think it needs to be like 80p. Well, this one a little bit. That's pretty good. I see it. I do see it. Holy shit, dude. That's very funny. That's good. Hold on. Somebody donated a link. The hat looks just like me. It does. It does. It's the colorful hat that does it. Brave Hobo, I can't get the link. Wait, maybe if I do it this way? Never mind, I found it. When AI takes over humanity, they'll display this video on all the big screens to inspire other AI. Dude, okay. If you guys did see this, Kai Sinet's $70,000 AI humanoid robot just tried running away because it kept getting kicked and bullied.
Oh, wait. Oh, no! Bitch ass nigga. Lame ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. What's that nigga? Nigga, you a fucking robot, nigga.
Now, I'm pretty sure he's controlling it, but the funny thing about this is that Kai saw all the people mad at him, and like everybody's like, wow, robots are going to kill everybody. I can't believe people are so cruel to this robot. People are awful. So Kai made it up to him by buying his robot a $70,000 car. He was like, my bad, bro, and he bought him a car.
Don't show it. Come over here. Come over here.
He covered his
I got you
eyes.
something very special today, okay? That nigga is on whip. Oh, he's a do-rag. Oh, we got you your own fucking whip, nigga. Show that motherfucker again. Yeah, I got you your own car, boy. Yeah, put the do-rag on.
I gotta be honest, dude. This kid's fucking funny, man. This kid is funny. When he had the Elden Ring stream, when he had the therapist during the final boss, this kid's funny, dude. It's very funny. He sees like the controversy or whatever, or people getting mad, and just to flip it. Oh, it's good. He's very funny. Doesn't mean I agree with everything he does or says. I'll never forget that one stream where Twitch wasn't mad at him for that one. That was kind of crazy, but he's very funny. I wish he wasn't homophobic. Well, yeah, I've seen those clips too. Yeah, that too. And transphobic, I haven't seen that, but I mean, kind of one and the same, right? Kind of holding hands on that one. But this was a funny bit. I want to hear your nuanced perspective on the Luka trade. Dude, I saw people talking about it at like 1 a.m. and people are flipping out. I don't get it. I just know Luka is like one of the best to ever do it, and he wasn't supposed to leave the team or something. I don't know what it was. I don't know anything about it. Hey, Coney, I hate fighting games now. Okay. Let me see why. That's just a forfeit. That's a forfeit. He gave up. He tapped out. That's all. He just, you win. Not even on final round. Yeah, this guy had a bad day. Surely this guy just had a miserable day. And he just realized. Dude, Brian F. told me about the wake up level 2 super and to quit. I didn't know that. I didn't know, like, the Manon that did it to me? Apparently that's like a staple. I feel like this is just the same thing. Mavs made conference finals last year, and they traded their star player in his prime for pennies on the dollar. Yeah, is there any reason to do that? Is there any, like, angle that they... Because I don't know sports, but everybody's saying it, but I don't know if they're being, like, I don't know, hyperbolic. Literally, no. They said he was fat. Yeah, but if he's performing, right? Like, is he really fat? Not a joke. He spent his entire offseason playing Overwatch. Has he earned it? I feel like he probably has earned it. Oh, he's 270? I mean, how tall is he? 270 is big. Hold on. Is he what? 6'6", 270? That's pretty big for a athlete. I mean, you know, you could be that big and be like a linebacker, so it's fine. But if it's not affecting his game, Coney, aren't you 370? If I looked like this and I was 370, I would have the strangest build known to man. I would be the gob glob gab galab. I would just be filling up my whole room sideways. Could you imagine like this? Dark Souls character. I'm like the guy in the Godskin duo. I'm just fucking all over the place. Oops, world premiere. Sorry. Built like a fence. Oh, speaking of Marvel Rivals, I got invited to the Disguised Toast Marvel Rivals thing. I think I'm allowed to say that. It's Wednesday at 7 p.m. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm not going to leak the format because the format is like, I don't know if he cares, but it's way more casual and I'm going to play Mr. Fantastic probably the whole day. Cuz he's a tank and a DPS. I'm playing for funsies. Is it with Doki? Doki's in it. I'm not going to leak anybody else, but there are other people. So, do you know your teammates? I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to say I'm in it and Doki's in it. So, I saw you weren't on the Sajam Brawl Pro Marvel Rivals tournament. I mean, I'm worse than those players, I think. I probably wouldn't have filled in the spot. Brawl Pro was in it, though. I think they got second. Yeah. It was him, Brawl Pro, Emily, some other people. Just play Rocket? Void, yes. I don't want to play Rocket. I'm not a Rocket player. I was a Rocket player for one tournament. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun. It was just good. Dude, so many people in the comments of the YouTube video are telling me, like, you should be doing this on Rocket. You're bad. Why aren't you doing this? Rocket does do damage. You should do this. Like, like people who didn't want to watch the video that just strictly want a reason to, like, give tips. Backseat YouTube. Yeah, dude, it's at 800K views, which is nonsense. Crazy. Speaking of my friend, my same friend who uploaded the Vince videos also wanted to show me something. So I talked to you guys a lot about Burnout 3, one of my favorite games, one of the best games ever made, right? My friend is a game collector, and I didn't know about this. He recently found out about a game called, I think it's called Thrill Drive. I don't know if any of you guys know this. It is the inspiration for Burnout 2 or 3. It's an arcade game from Japan, and it's kind of similar to Burnout, except, you'll see. Oh my god! This isn't fun at all! Oh my god! I don't want to play this game. This isn't silly. Why would I play this? Accident. By the way, this is in the arcade.
Link I had to Unforgiven.
This is in the arcade where everyone could see it. Like, drive it. There's people crossing the road. When you get into an accident, you fly out of the car. Who would make this game? Like, you get into a crash and it plays scary music. It's horrifying, man. Have you seen the OG Burnout 3 trailer? No. Is it this one? The official trailer? See, this is what I thought Burnout was. Yeah, it's like silly. Oh no, look at all the mess. This is what I think of, you know? Thanks, Frizza. Like older E3. I was gonna say, if we could find like the first one. Burnout 3 is such a good game, man. It's a tremendous game, truly. It's so good. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to see that. Burnout 3 or Revenge introduced me to Block Party and changed my music taste forever. Unironically, do you want to know what introduced me to Block Party? I'm not joking. Hold on. I found out about Block Party. I don't know if I can ever find the video. It was a Waluigi Mario Strikers combo video with Helicopter. This song. How to find it? It was like a combo video, but like it's out there somewhere. And it's like all Waluigi tricks specifically. That's how I found it. This album rules? Dude, yeah. It's a good album. Still. What song is that? Block Party Helicopter. I forget what it... Silent Alarm, I think, is the album. Burnout 3 first trailer. It's very good. EA Games. Challenge everything. God, I love Burnout 3. Gamers hell? I'm not... Am I gonna go there? Why would I do this? What? Dude, this is scary. The awe of it, right? On the PS2, I get the appeal, I guess. It's like, wow, that's a crazy thing I can do. But I'm glad they went the other direction and made it fun. This is a trailer, by the way. They're trying to get you to buy the game. The correct way to play is to not crash. Oh my god. What a fucked up game. I feel like grandma watching GTA. Put that on the news. Honestly, though, this is one of the best games ever made. Burnout 3, unbelievable. Coney, check out this dog that looks like Charles. A little. I kind of see it. Kind of. Revenge was pretty good, too. I don't remember which one. Was Burnout 2 Revenge? All I know is Burnout 3 is amazing, and Paradise City is dog shit. I hate Paradise City. Did you hear about the Twitter campaign about your downfall? This is your tweet. You're getting banned. You can't link your tweet to me. Get banned, that guy. That of acid. That's self-promo, and that's not allowed. This sums up the Luka trade. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to read that. I don't watch sports. Dude, are you guys seeing the Tony shit on Multiverses? What the fuck? It's weird. No? Some people are alleging things about Tony, and Tony is like, no, that's not true. And it's like this weird, stupid drama out of nowhere. It's all just he said, she said. It's nothing is really, it's just fucking, why is this all happening? It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Oh, is this the Waluigi video? Venomous! That was his name. 56,000 views. You gotta understand, back then, that's a milli. Back then, that's a milli bomb. Waluigi's special is he creates a vine wall, and the purpose of it is you're supposed to block people off or or go fast, but you can put the ball on the wall like this, and it just slowly. This is why Waluigi is the best character in the game. God, I fucking love this. This game at high level is just exploiting the goalie AI. This game is awesome. Is there anything your opponent could do about it? I mean, it's very hard to set these up. It takes a lot to set it up because you could just hit him out of it. But if it goes to the goalie can't stop it. The goalie can't do anything. Fake shot. You can bounce it off the wall there. So when you're practiced in this game, there's nothing that feels like this. Like once you've played this game and you've experienced this, it's crack, dude. Is the tech still good against players? Yes. So this is all like viable. Not this stuff, because this is very easy to get in front of. Like this dry bone, if you're playing this against a human, this dry bones will swap and then clear it. But it's something you have to think of. So the thing about strikers is you have trick teams and shooting teams, or hybrid. I played hybrid. Not even close. Dude, I'm a casual in contrast. That I'm a hybrid player. I don't play trick. In comparison to the other people, I am casual. Straight up. At my peak, I was top like 20. I wasn't like top. I was on the best doubles team in the world. Me and my boy beat everybody in twos. But like at my peak, I wasn't like. He's using the meathead strat. No, meathead strat is 3 boost DK, and you just feed the ball to DK, and he just fucking and he gets 3 points. Yeah, Boo is the best character in this game. It's crazy. God, I love Mario Strikers Charged. Just top 20? Hey, man, there are like 300 players. This is a big deal. Consider this emote. I meant it in the opposite way. Oh, I thought you were being... I mean, like, who knows? We didn't have ranking systems.
Can you guess the emote this is about, Link?
Who is that? That voice is familiar. Oh, right, it's God of War. Why did we get that? Why did we get a TTS of that? This. Can you guess the emote this is about? This is such a stupid emote. I'm gonna add it. There's never gonna be a time to use this, but I'm gonna give it to you. This is so stupid. I don't think you're ever gonna use this. I didn't know that Mr. Fantastic would be added to Marvel Rivals. I didn't know that Marvel Rivals was going to be such a huge game and Mr. Fantastic was going to be in the game and he would be my favorite character. Every time you say we're never going to use this, we use it. That's not true. You just don't remember the time. You don't remember the times that we don't use stuff. Stupid. Thank you, Dundramino. I've been trying to make Punch a thing. It's not happening, dude. You're not getting that. You guys could just get it from the video. You didn't need the chat in the background. Can we have this now? No. You don't want this, do you? Yes? This sucks. No, yes, no, not really. Chat wants every emote. All right, maybe you can make it funny. I doubt you, but I always doubt you. Oh, shit, it's been 49 minutes. Shall we? Oh, my God. Oh my God. Is it White Town? Whoa! Let's fucking go! That's my fucking track, bro! Unrequited gay love! Yes! Let's go! I love this track. I love this song. Unrequited gay love. Yeah, it's a song about a guy who has feelings for another guy, but the other guy's straight, I think. That's what the lyrics say. I think that's it. I love this track. Like Good Luck Babe, just like Chapel Rowan. Yeah. Dude, I feel, you know how, like, Lemon Tree came on the other day, and I was like, I've never heard this song before. I don't think anybody has. I'm positive so many people have never heard this song. I feel like people are like, what the fuck is this track? I love this song. This and, like, Tom's Diner exist in a very, like, special place in my head. You know what I mean? Like, this 90s style of, like, I fucking love this. I know it's the boomer in me, but something about these. These artsy, low production, I guess? I don't know. It's awesome. The other day, Stans couldn't do the Shakira Waka Waka. Wait, I saw Stans the other day listen to every Weezer album. Why did he do that? He listened to them all front to back, and it took 10 hours. That's crazy. Why did he do that? Are they good? What did he think? It was a slog. What was his final thought? He looks like a Weezer guy. It was hype as hell. I've never been a Weezer guy. I liked Hash Pipe. Everything else I hate. They have 1.5 good albums. I thought Hash Pipe was cool. That's it. Weezer is not hype. I've never been a Weezer guy. I'm not into it. I don't like Buddy Holly. I think it's a meme song. I think it's annoying. I don't like meme songs that I'm supposed to like because they're silly. Like Everything by Queen. Come on, man. Do you hate fun? No, man. It's just not funny. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a fun guy, you know? Stupid. Time for the STEMI program. Shall we?
Good night. This is the president.
Oh, hello.
If you do not give us Tui Thursday this month, I will have to put a 25% tariff on all Coney subs.
Oh my God. Can he keep doing that? A 25% tariff on the... You guys better sub now then. Before he puts the tariff in place, you better subscribe using Twitch Prime or Tier 1 now. Quick. Hurry. Come on. I'm unsubbing that? No, get in now, and maybe you should put in 6 months. Do it now. Come on. Jeez. So, I told you guys I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I'm also playing through Spider-Man. Fine game. Slop game. Skittles. I'm picking up all the things on the map. I'm enjoying it. They say "shall we" so much in that game. It'll be like MJ, Harry, and Peter all walking somewhere, and she'll be like, "Shall we?" And she keeps doing it. Like, they say it so often, and every time they do, I have to snap back. They say it so much when they go do something. It's literally all the time. Spider-Man is a real slop game. I had fun with it. Yeah, I don't mind it. It's what I wanted. I played the first Spider-Man game, and I liked it, and it's just fine. It's just bam-ham combat, big open world, pick up the stupid quests and collectibles. I like that. And then I did it. I wasn't ready for Spider-Man 2, and then I was now. So I'm playing it, and it's fine. It's good. That's all. They're fun. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah. But I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth now too, and it's still boring, but it's fun. But I'm about to go to Junon, and I did the whole grassland section, so I think it'll pick up. We'll see. Did you see the scene where a fridge falls on Spider-Man? No, but I saw the scene that leads up to that, and it spoiled it for me. And I knew it was going to go in that direction, but now I know that happens. On the same tweet that you're talking about, I think. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, right? But it's stupid to feel spoiled about the way that game plays out. Like, obviously, you know what's going to happen if you know anything. And I don't even know Spider-Man, but, like, I know things, so it's fine. Okay. By the way, this game has made me realize how much the TikTok Miles Morales guy sounds just like the fucking Miles Morales in the game. Like, literally 1-to-1. It's an excellent impression. It's unbelievable. He nails it. He's really good. All right. Oh, that's the wrong song. Sorry, guys. All right, let's get it. Star Wars or Star Trek villain? Oh, I might be dead. That's bad. In case you guys don't know, the Coney subscriber stimulus program. My subs went below 3,000, and we're never going to let that happen again, which is why we have the program. If I get below the average on a random Sparkle quiz, I will give out a subscriber stimulus package of gift subs. How many? 1 lucky gift sub. 1 sub to one very lucky member of the Coney Nation. My very favorite chatter. Let's give it a try, shall we? Oh, it's pictures? Oh, that's easy. Dude, yeah, what? I think that's Wars. Yeah, I didn't know it was pictures. Wait, is that Billy Idol? Yeah, these are easy. What the fuck? Jabba? Oh, never mind. Sorry, guys. No stimmy tonight. No, you're not getting nothing. Wait, he slides on his tail. That's the Kirk one. Yeah. Dude, you... Spock? Is he evil Spock? Data? I thought he was good. That's a spoiler. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. Holy. Alright, that was close. That could have been bad. However, no stimmy tonight, guys. Sorry. Phew. Coney, I got the Platinum Rivals today. Should I keep trudging? Which Rivals? That's very important. Of Aether or Marvel? It's important. Platinum Marvel Rivals is awful? I disagree. I think it's easy as shit. Dude, I have, like, Platinum Marvel Rivals is nothing. It's fine. It's not hard to climb in that game. The game is expressly made for you to climb. Platinum Marvel Rivals is dog ass. It's just, like, the game wants you to climb. I think if you want to get to the band phase, you keep going. Go to Diamond. If you really want to get to that promised mecha where you get the band characters or whatever, thank you, Verde. But is Marvel Rivals good? Yeah, it's good. I don't know for how long it's good. I haven't played it for like 3 days because I haven't been interested. So like maybe I'm probably going to drop out next season, but it's a fun game. However, I am tainted because I could play Fantastic on pretty much any comp. Not that he's good on any comp. He's kind of ass. But it is nice to just be able to pick him, whether you need a DPS or a tank or anything. You know what I'm saying? So he's just extremely fun to play. Yeah, I might get bored of it soon. I don't think I'm going to get past this Battle Pass. Do you prefer Rivals or Deadlock? I mean, Rivals now. Deadlock, I don't want to keep playing because it's not going to be out for so long. I feel like I'm wasting my time. You know what I mean? Oh, it's me again. I'm already bored of it. Yeah, I can't. I'm not the kind of guy to just grind out ranked. Like, what am I going to do getting Grandmaster or Celestial? Like, who cares? You know what I mean? I'm not here to grow as a player. I'm just here to get my very cool, fun skin. And that's it. I believe Deadlock is going to be a fun time. I think it'll be good once it comes out. All right, it's movie night, guys. Lots of movies to go through. We're watching some movies. No Mojo. That does not mean Mojo 10. However, there is a Mojo game I do want to, a Mojo video I do want to come back to. Top 20 video game secrets that took years to find. I'm curious. Also, they published this today. Top 100 movie deaths? Like, ever? It's an hour and 15 minutes. I'm curious. But I'm not going to watch that now. Instead, I've had a video come up on my recommended a few times, and it's a video that I think I have some history or knowledge of because I was around during this time, and it's a new perspective on a match I don't really know much about. This is the most intense match in esports history, which is Leffen versus HBox. I remember this set. I'm curious as to what they have to say about it. Let's watch it together, shall we?
Gonna do the Hungry Box right now.
Pop your HBox W's now. By the way, it's not pre-watch. I swear it's a glitch.
It's 2014. And
the most intense match in esports history? Ever?
Opposite sides of the globe, 2 tournaments would occur for the game Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. Hit and Stun 2, held in
I'm not adding HBox VV. You guys are way all in on this HBox W thing. Come on, let's not make it too much.
Barcelona, Spain.
Damn, 2 people timed out Andaga at the same time. You both got nuked?
And Press Start, held in Irvine, California. In this tournament,
got
2
double
top players
banned
in the world, Hungrybox playing Jigglypuff and SFAT playing Orange Fox, find themselves in a...
I saw a tweet today of somebody saying it was like when somebody calls Jigglypuff Jigs, and it was like the 3 fingers thing from Inglourious Bastards. And it made me remember, like, wow, people don't say that anymore. People did say Jigs for like a decade. It's weird that Puff has become like the new, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said Jigs. I never liked Jigs, to be clear. I always thought it was a weird word, but...
Game 5 set in losers quarterfinals.
Jigs is killing the game. I just
Whoever
realized they don't
loses
say
this
that.
game
Yeah,
loses
exactly.
the
I saw
match
the tweet and it
and
made
is
me think. I was
eliminated
like,
from the
oh.
tournament. Hungrybox finds himself at a 3-1 stock deficit, with his tournament life on the line.
I don't get how you can hate Puff. I mean, I do. I get it. But, like, moments like these, dude, do you want it to just be completely over 3 stocks to 1? This is tension, bro. This is fear.
2 of the best European players in the world, Leffen.
Oh, wait, we got both of these pop-offs in one day? That's magic. Coney, you do not play the game. Let's not forget, I have a gold Donkey Kong on Slippy. Watch it. I got the gold. The gold myth Donkey Kong. I can't believe we got both these pop-offs on the same day.
And Ice, playing Green Fox, find themselves in a similarly tight match, where whoever loses will be...
This is what you want. You want this, right?
Prior to this match, the players have had a 5-5 set count, meaning this set would decide who takes the lead in their rivalry.
Yes, you bastards. You want a Fox to jump off the stage randomly with a nair and just completely... Oh, no. Coney, play Rivals. I got Master in Rivals. I will never turn it back on. I play casual mode a lot. I play 1v1s in casual. I do not want to play any more ranked. That game pisses me off. Rivals of Aether is so annoying. Such an annoying game, dude. Wait. This is death, right? Did he not tech it? Did he... Is this SDI? Why'd he go so far? Thank you, Taryn. That's not a tech. What the fuck? Can you do that? Foxes be down throw. You can DI the throw. Really? Dude, when Foxes do this to me, I just take damage because I always forget that I can tech it. I feel so stupid. Held left, teched right. Okay, so he held left. I didn't know you could DI the throw. No. He Mario Kart DI'd it. You could even jump your Fox. Yup. That's a good side B, I guess. Thank you, Patak. Thanks for the prime. What happened there? Leffen? This is the Godslayer, huh? Damn, he need a box. Give him a box post-haste. This is why we need good controllers. Thank you, Comer Culo. Comer Culo. I know that's a bad thing to say. I don't know much Spanish, but I know that's not a good phrase. Have I ever told you guys my Taco Bell story? I think I have said it a lot. I went to Taco Bell at 2 a.m. with my friends in college once, and the guy on the other, I was talking, and I was like, "Oh my God, thank you, Zane Strife, for the 10 gifties. Thank you so much. 10 people saved from the ad dimension." I was in the Taco Bell drive-thru, and we were just laughing and talking and whatever, and we were being annoying at 2 a.m. And the guy on the other end of the Taco Bell said, "Cállate." And I thought that was like Spanish for like, hey, over here, like an oye or something. Like it's like I was like, oh, hey, sorry. I should have got that guy fired. I should have got him. I should have filled out a survey. I didn't figure that out until much later. Humiliating. you telling a guy Kayate at the Taco Bell drive-thru? Is this the one where he broke his foot? He kicks him in the ass. Right here. Take that.
These two players.
Yeah, I think he broke his foot there or something. It is so weird to see these sets in these matches and to think like this was so long ago. And I know it's stupid, time marches on, but like to me, this was like 5 years ago or something. Actually, maybe it was. When was it? It was before COVID. It just felt like all these things live fresh in my memory, you know?
Players were known as two of the most polarized.
10 years ago? Wait, this is 2014? Oh my god, dude.
Scene. However, the stars had not yet aligned for them to meet with this energy. However, this time would eventually
There are people in chat who were like 10 when this happened, or 12.
come.
I was 10 years old, and there they are right now. Yup. Oh, man. That's unbelievable. I legitimately don't remember anything from Smash 4 on. That was such a filler era. I feel like I was in a tank.
Passion they would bring into this match
Just
would
a
involve
sensory
public
deprivation
altercations, inciting harassment campaigns. Passion they would bring into this match would involve public altercations.
Was having a Walmart and someone shouted behind me, "Hey, Hungrybox, turn around," because I thought it was a fan. Do proceed to flick me off and say, "Fuck you and your family, Hungrybox," and some other stuff. First time I've ever been harassed in public. Okay. Now, if this was not Hungrybox, I would call bullshit. Hungrybox was getting this level of hate at the time. He was. It was unbelievable. And as someone who, like, I actually really admired Hungrybox because, like, I was going to school, I had a job, I had a degree, and it was, like, really cool that this, like, top player could be doing this. However, I do think this was happening at Hungrybox. I believe this tweet. However, there were so many tweets from back then during this time where people were, like, saying that they were recognized at, like, the airport and Chipotle and Verizon. Like, there was a thing on 2014 and 2015 Twitter where Smashers were, like, starting to get notoriety or get noticed. And they would tweet out, like, "Yo, just got recognized at the Best Buy, and I got a free TV." And it was bullshit, and everybody knew it. Some people still do it. Some people still do that shit. But it was pretty common during this time. Boss did that a lot. Boss, oh my god. So, in case you guys didn't know, Boss was like an MDVA guy. Honestly, Boss's might have been true because he ran Xanadu for a while and that had crazy viewership. But Boss every week would be like, "Yo, just got recognized at the Chipotle and I got free guac and queso." Wow. Shout outs to Henry working the line. "Yo, my Verizon guy just showed up and said, 'Are you Boss?' And he gave me free gigabit internet." And he just, like, it was like weekly. He was getting free shit for winning Xanadus. Like, I don't think Verizon people have the power to do that. It was, like, unbelievable, man. You got free Fios? He hooked it up? It was weird. So, if it wasn't Hungrybox, because I was around to see this level of hate, I do think this is probably true. However, it's also Hungrybox. There's a flip side to this coin, right? So,
inciting harassment campaigns.
Okay, this was a little much.
And ultimately cultivating a match that would push the envelope of what would be deemed acceptable.
Yeah, the fact that they fought was...
Their story is one of 4 matches that gets progressively more intense.
Oh, it's 4 matches, yeah.
With the last one being the climax.
Yeah, that one was when the heat was all the way up.
Meetings would bring about something surprisingly unexpected. It's Evo 20.
HBox isn't a real person. HBox is a real person. HBox has the same brain type as, like, LeBron James and John Cena. I saw somebody make a tweet like that, and I think I get it. You know what I mean? He has the LeBron James, John Cena kind of... It's hard to explain. You have to see through... Like, if you get it, then you get it. If you don't get it, then I can't explain it to you. It's that kind of... It's the way you see the world. Right? It's hard to explain. Weirdly between earnest and self-aware. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, I can't... it's something that pushes you to be the best. Like HBox has the Mamba mentality, right? Not just in like the game, but in content, right? He's trying to be the Smash guy, the ultimate guy, and you see it. And I'm not flaming him for that. But he has the John Cena. I'm telling you, it's a mindset that drives people to greatness. Truly, I'm just saying.
13, the biggest fighting game tournament of the year, and the 19-year-old
I forgot about this HBox look. The IT middle manager guy, the guy that comes that asks if you turned your computer off and then back on.
otherwise known as Hungrybox.
The guy who gives you your company phone. That's him.
Crosses paths
I love
with
that.
an 18-year-old Fox player named William.
He looks
Otherwise
older
known as
here.
Left.
It's the goatee, bro.
This match, unlike the previously mentioned, is a best of 3, meaning the player to win 2 games first moves on in the bracket. At this point, Hungrybox is one of the 5 players that has been dominating competition.
I'm so sick of this 5 God shit.
Known as the
5 Gods is over now. Nobody really talks about it anymore.
5 Gods of Melee.
It was a problem for
and
a
is
while.
generally seen as the favorite in this match. And Leffen, the widely known second best player in Europe, is seen as a formidable opponent, but unlikely to win this match.
I'm just glad people are talking about like the world that we live in now. People talk about Cody. People talk about Zayn. The people who earned it and deserve it. For like a decade, it was only still 5 Gods, and now at least people are catching up.
However, this matchup isn't necessarily in Hungrybox's favor. Hungrybox's main, Jigglypuff, is one of the lightest characters in the game. And
Yes,
Fox,
it's 3-7.
widely seen as the best character in the game, has multiple moves and combos that kill Jigglypuff at very low percent.
Bro, 55? Wait, is this another Implement video? Wait a minute. Is this propaganda?
However,
Wait.
Jigglypuff still has chances.
We're about
in
to
this
get
match
another wave of
because of his
fans.
own incredibly powerful move that can turn the tide.
By the way, I think that video's fine. I think a lot of people flame that video. I think it's fine.
The game
I think it's fine to have an editorial like that.
on a win.
But it was propaganda.
The matchup can be broken down into Fox trying to overwhelm Jigglypuff with his speed and powerful combos, and
We need those videos for Smash. Yep.
Jigglypuff trying to slow down the match and thread the needle.
Implement videos while I'm here. Yeah, like I think you need that kind of stuff. You need editorials. You need people presenting an argument.
In order to hit rest, or hit Fox off the map for an edge guard. And speaking of edge guards,
Damn, that clips below. I didn't know you could pop fair there. That's crazy. You could tech that as Fox, though, right?
that's how HBox squeaked out game 1. Right after taking the first game, Hungrybox jumps out of his chair. He's the type of player to wear his emotions on his sleeve, and in this case, he's using that to ride the momentum to not let this underdog make his mark. Leffen, who had built up some momentum during the match, is visibly irritated by the quick tide change, and Hungrybox making that clear to him in real life. However, the crowd doesn't necessarily take either player's side in this case, as Jigglypuff is generally seen as a boring character due to its slow playstyle.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jigglypuff? Yay.
And Leffen
I thought we all agreed not to use that clip anymore. That makes him, we can't, there's a lot of things we don't use or talk about anymore that we kind of left in the past. Come on, it was a different time.
has been recently banned from competing.
Wait, is that the guy that farted? Is that the fart guy?
In his home country due to his demeanor at recent tournaments.
There's one other Armada clip I know.
Although
oh, he said yay. Oh, he likes Jigglypuff.
Playstyle.
Okay, yeah.
And recently banned from competing in his home country due to his demeanor at recent tournaments. Although he had been working to move past this by competing in the US. Game 2 commences similarly to the first one, with Leffen gaining a minor lead. However, in this matchup, leads are rather volatile.
Armada got banned? No, Leffen did. Leffen was banned for a while for being an annoying kid. And more, I guess, if you want to go into it. Don't get mad at me. I don't fucking know. Leave me alone. I don't want to get in trouble.
And the game goes to last stock, match point for Hungrybox.
I love decade-old debates. Let's still talk about it. Anybody want to bring it up again? Every new Smash generation, we got to go through it again. He did what?
And Hungrybox wins. However, unlike in their ultimate encounter,
Armada got banned for lying about farting in Wet Dry World. He said it was the chair. We all know what really happened.
No bad blood between these competitors yet. Or at least, the bad blood was rather playful. Months later, at one of the biggest...
That looked AI.
Or at least...
This looks like you told a picture to come to life with AI.
Playful. Months later...
Maybe they did.
At one of the biggest tournaments of the year, Apex 2014, the two would plan a salty sweet match.
Dude. This was the one. Okay. I've told this story before. So I was behind the production setup here. I was, because, I was friends with Gimmer, and I was behind the setup. And I'm just watching it happen. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. And I saw Mike Hayes pull out a vape pen, and he hit it, and he blew it into the air. And I had never seen one before. And I was like, oh, he's smoking weed. We're all going to get kicked out. We're going to go to jail. Swear to God, I thought that's what it was. And he did it in that performative, like, vape pen, kind of like all up in the air, like Thomas the Tank Engine. How old were you? Older than Mike Hayes. I was 25. I'm 25 there, actually. I just never seen a vape pen before. It was new technology. I wasn't in touch with the kids. I'd never seen that shit. I thought he was smoking fat doinks in the back. Dude, you got to understand, I'm like the dad of the scene now. I have to like make sure we're not getting kicked out. I was scanning my eyes for threats. We got kicked out of so many fucking hotels. Do you know how many times the fire alarm went off because somebody was hotboxing their hotel room? I'm trying to think of the crowd, dude.
Biggest tournaments of the year, Apex 2014, the two would plan a salty sweet match revolving the outcome of their EVO match. Although there wasn't much tension.
I didn't know.
Levin, what are you going to do to Hungry Box right now?
You already know.
You already know! Are you going to take that Hungry Box?
That doesn't answer the question. Bro's like multiverses.
And he says he already know because same happened last time, so.
The game on screen would start to tell a much different story.
I don't know. Scar, he's really trying. Dude, I was MC for a couple of these things, and it's so funny when, like, you have to manufacture the hype or the beef, and, like, the people cannot talk shit. I've had so many times where somebody's like, hey, get them to be exciting or talk shit and say something funny. And it's like, dude, they don't.
Oh my goodness. Laser roast.
Leffen would take game one.
Leffen's head moves like the Doom guy in this one.
Laser roast.
Leffen would take game one in a dominant 3-stock, not remotely.
That's very good. It's perfectly framed, too.
Hungrybox, visibly upset and potentially shaken, takes out his earbuds before quietly selecting the stage for game 2. Leffen's newfound confidence minorly backfires.
Hungrybox looks so small in the cam.
Fires at him at the beginning of
He looks so tiny.
As he self-destructs, and HBox takes advantage of the moment to rub it in his face. HBox would take this lead that Leffen gave him to successfully flip the script from an otherwise worrying start to the match.
No!
HBox would not pop off after his Game 2 victory, surprisingly staying relatively to himself.
No, you don't pop off when it's like that. There's no reason to.
Rather,
wait!
HBox would not pop off after his Game 2 victory, surprisingly staying relatively
Is that
to
my
himself.
boy? Takeover. Alan Bangura. A lot of you guys don't know Takeover. I love Takeover. He was an old Brawl player, Snake player that we met at a tournament. Very funny. He went over to Melee. I love Takeover. He was sick. My favorite Takeover story. Oh, this shit is funny now. In hindsight, it was bad. TK had a purple or like a red DS, right? We had a brawl crew called FMB. And we were like a crew of people, and it was like crew battles, whatever. And it was me, TK, and a bunch of other people. Alan was in it, the takeover, right? And TK had a purple or a red DS, I can't remember, and he couldn't find it anywhere. He lost it at a couple tournaments back, and somebody clearly stole it, and he couldn't find it, and he was trying to look for it. And everybody was like, yeah, I don't know where it is. And all of our friends didn't know where it was, and nobody said anything. And then one day, it was at my house, at a tournament at my house. Alan is chilling in my room with a red or a purple DS or whatever it was, playing a game. And I look over, I'm like, wait. And he's laying on my bed. And TK comes into the room. He's like, is that my DS? And Alan is like, no, man, this is my cousin's. This isn't my DS. This is my cousin's. And TK is like, yeah, what game are you playing? He's like, oh, I got a flash card in it. And TK was like, what games do you have on the flash cart? Let me check the game saves. And Alan was like, oh, so you're the only one with a red DS with Mega Man X2 and with Boomer Kawanger dead, huh? You're the only one who has Golden Sun and is up to Chapter 3? Oh, you're the only one playing Mario and Luigi, and you just rescued the Bean Kingdom and defeated Fawful for the 4th time, but not the 5th time. Oh, okay, you're the only one with that. And TK was like, look, man, I already bought another one. If it, you know, just tell me the truth. It's over now. I just want you to tell me the truth. And he was like, nah, it's not mine, bro. It's my cousin's. It's my cousin's. It was so funny. You're the only one playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced with a character named TK Breezy. Okay, yeah, okay. I can't name my character. Maybe I admire you. Maybe you're a hero to me, huh? You don't think I can name my character TK Breezy? It was very funny. You know, back in the it's old now. You can laugh about it, but it was very fucking funny.
Rather uncharacteristic.
It's funny now. At the time, obviously, we were all mad at Alan, but it was like TK was furious, obviously. But
for him in comparison
straight gaslighting. Yeah, we didn't have gaslighting back then. We just called it lying. We didn't really have that word back then.
Previous matches. However, HBox wouldn't let the hiccup from the beginning.
Oh, so you're the only one with TK carved into the DS.
Match get him off his game.
That's funny.
As in Game 3.
It was so funny. Thank God Twitter wasn't a thing. Oh, dude, there would be a twit longer. There was a Smashboards post, but it wasn't a big one because we were all friends. Like, but... What was that? Did he DI up? He just... Oh, he teched. I thought he just stood up. He no-sold it. It's a tech, okay. I thought he just... No.
HBox would prove why he was one of the 5 gods. Hungrybox, who was rarely cheered for, had the crowd behind him through his electrifying performance.
Damn. Just looking around. And Plup's there. Bunch of people I don't recognize. I'm not a Melee guy, so.
And Leffen looked to fight against his senior.
Where are you? I told you, I'm behind the production setup, watching.
Predetermined fate.
And I left at some point. I didn't want to watch Melee. I didn't give a shit.
But as much as he tried to run
I had to get ready for the tournament the next day. Apex 2014, it was like Friday night, I think. I had pools. This Salty Sweet got me into Melee. You can't really go back to the era of Salty Sweets. Now it just feels fake. People try to do it, but like in the era where like, you know, there's... I don't know. It's different now. It's not the same. More on the line. More at stake.
Sweden.
Everybody wants that luminosity check, you know.
Hungrybox said,
there's no beef yet.
Real talk. Did you forget who I am? I'm one of the top 4 players in the planet.
In the years after, Hungrybox would remain as one of the 5 gods of the game, although rising in their ranking.
Wait.
Now only
no, I'm not back there.
Seen as inferior to
I
one,
left at this point.
Armada.
I was gonna say maybe I am there.
However, unforeseen to many, Leffen would have his own rise to power.
He would. It felt inevitable too. Like when he was starting to come up, it was like, yeah, he's gonna be very good very soon. A lot of people they kind of have this and I'm not trying to say like, oh, you know, I guessed it, because it wasn't just me. But like a lot of people have this air where it's like, yo, this guy's on the big come up, but they never like break through that like tier 2, you know what I mean? They like get stuck there, and it's a hard ceiling to burst through. But like Leffen was like, it felt like he was gonna keep going, and probably it was because of Armada. We saw Armada do it before, so we had the knowledge that like, oh, these Swedish guys are fucked up.
Good DI on it, dude.
Same energy when Spargo was number 2 to Leo. Yeah, we knew Spargo would be number 1 eventually at some point. It just took longer than we thought. Leffen, I think, was faster, but yeah.
Leffen's running all over this man right now.
Go back there. Shut it off. You're Leffen looking.
Thanks, Hefe. Thanks for the prime.
wants to commit to anything. Oh, what?
God. Dude, this Game 5 shit is so tense. Especially in Melee where you just die.
Very strong. The way he's using his center control from that's overall in Melee.
If AI could do one thing for us, one thing, and I've this is such a stupid idea, but I wish one day we could have a system wherein you could fight Prime Armada. I know I've said this before. This is pulling on the Coney string. This is the same as like in Space Jam when you fight Michael Jordan. But Prime Armada. Prime Leo in Smash 4, right? Like the chess AIs? Exactly. Like, this is so stupid, but I remember when Amiibos came out for Smash 4, I was like, wait. My thought was you could establish a business, like Mewtwo King could set up a shop, and you could send Mewtwo King your Amiibo, and he would send it back, and it would be strong and teach you how to play the game. Stupid in 2014, but you get it, right? Like, you get the acorn is an idea there, you know? Even today, there's only like 10 guys who beat 2015 Armada. Yeah, like, I think there's something fascinating to the idea of, like, plugging in every Armada set ever, running it through a data set and saying, hey, establish, because, like, you know, Slippy has Philip, who's like the perfect fox, but it's not the same, you know? I think there'd be something really cool there. Why didn't Alt Smash 4 Brawl get popular in Sweden like Melee did, in Mexico, vice versa? I don't know. I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you. That would be something you should ask Swedish people or Mexican people. I don't know. Alt has a decently popular local Swedish scene. It is weird. I couldn't tell you. GameCube was before PCs. Europe loves computers. Oh, the DreamHack shit. Sure. This is before, like, Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike ruined Europe. They love that shit over there.
Oh, that's gonna be the stop.
Dota is more east. That's like Russia. You got to go a little bit further for that.
Right there. One up air, two up airs.
Yep.
Nared out, but frankly, that was good for Levin.
And Armada mixing up the DI, allowing him to avoid another one.
That's slight. What a wave dash back.
Oh, Armada went kind of all in with that edge guard.
Shot that shield. Shield. Set it. Gets it in. That shield.
If there's one thing I would love to take away from like future Melee clones or like Rivals of Aether or any games like that, it would be this. I hate wave shining. I think it's so stupid and not fun. And I get it's cool to do and it's fun to look at, whatever. I fucking hate this. I hate it in Rivals. I hate it in every game. It's just not fun. It's just it's bad. I hate it. One of the most famous Dota rosters was all Swedes. Yeah, they love that shit, bro. Thoughts on the Switch 2 possibly bringing a new Smash game? I think they will. I think it'll be a new game, but I don't know when we're going to get it. I've said this a million times. I think it's a new game. I would love a reboot, but obviously that would suck for marketing because all anybody wants is the characters. However, people are saying that the new Mario Kart has like a pit stop effect. If you guys have heard that, it's a rumor. But it says there's like a pit stop effect with like you have to stop for cars or fuel or tires or something. Like that's a change, which means that maybe in, Smash they could do that too. I don't know.
Field. Set it. Gets it in.
Leffen would beat two of the other gods, Mewtwo King and Armada. However, Hungrybox would be awaiting him in Winners Finals. But
they
his
have
version
fatalities.
of Leffen was many levels above what Hungrybox had previously experienced.
There's an old wrestling game with fatalities, like one of those LW, like the Undertaker dropped a tombstone on your head. If they could do it, Smash could do it. I think the next game is guaranteed to be a reboot. I don't think they can make a 100-person roster. Well, they're not going to make a 100-person roster. I hate Volibear. They're gonna make a. If they do it, they're gonna have to scale it back. My thought, and obviously nobody knows because it's Nintendo. They do anything they want. I think what they would do is dial it back to like, okay, first party only, and like make it very different. Like, remake all the character movesets, because Mario's had the same moveset forever. Kirby has too. They have so many new things. I think it's, okay, let's focus on Nintendo again. Because remember, Nintendo's now back at the top. Like, Nintendo can now afford to insulate themselves. They have that, not a monopoly, because obviously Steam Deck is huge too, but, like, they have created a brand, not unlike Apple, that they can live in their own world, separated from everybody else. So they can focus on themselves and make only Nintendo and maybe, like, Steve or Sonic or Jonesy, right? They could have a couple, because people love the third-party characters. But they could take this as an opportunity to reestablish themselves in the same way they just said, okay, fuck you, here's a new Donkey Kong. We have a new Donkey Kong thing, and that's our new Donkey Kong forever. They could do that. I think if we get a new Smash, they would do that. Now, it's Nintendo. Who knows if that's true? Maybe that's just cope. I don't know. You got to also understand, I am incentivized to want a new game because it would be huge for my channel. If a new Smash game comes out, I get the biggest fucking wave you've ever seen. I get to profit a lot. If it's a reboot, I get a little one. I get a little baby wave, right? So.
Even, with players trading stocks until both had one left.
10K viewers guaranteed? I don't know about 10K, but if a new Smash game comes out, we're going to be doing well. How did you do for Smash release? I didn't. It was a different world. That's the thing you got to understand. The time in between games is so large that, like, you only get, like, 6 Smash releases in your lifetime, man. When Ultimate came out, I like, my normal viewership was, like, 100, but I didn't focus on streaming. But for Ultimate, I had, like, maybe 400, 500. Like, it was, like, 5 times. Now my viewership is usually, like, 1,500. 5 times that is 75, right? And that's on Twitch. We're not even talking YouTube. What about Multiverse's release? Good. I had good viewership. Beta. The real game, not really. Not at all. But it's crazy, dude. It's kind of scary when you put it like that. Dude, you don't understand. New games can change lives. I bring him up all the time. FeedEX went from, like, a kind of popular Tekken guy in the Tekken scene to, like, the sort of beginner Tekken guy. He blew up that way, right? Wolfie, man. Wolfie rode the wave of that new Pokemon game, and now he's the Pokemon guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's huge. Alpharab with Smash 4. Yes, new games change lives. If a new Smash game comes out, it is an opportunity, not just for, like, me and the established people, for other people to do anything. It's a big deal, man. I'm telling you. If it happens, it'll happen.
However, in contrast to many of their previous meetups, in an even match, Leffen would take the first
Wolfie
game.
rode the wave of also being the de facto best player. Yeah, but, like, that only gets you so far. You could be the best player in a game, but it depends on how you carry it. And he happens to be a funny guy. He's a funny guy and a good storyteller. So that, like, you could be the best at a game and not pull.
Out of there.
Is that it?
Yes, it is. He actually put
VDX content is going to define a generational divide in old Tekken and new Tekken. That is one of the best first-time messages I've ever seen. Yes. VDX is the schism. You're absolutely right. VDX is like he is the cut in between, like, old head Tekken 7, like, y'all don't know ball, getting blue was so hard back in my day, and, like, Mash Dragonov to fucking low sweep. Like, it's a different world now, you know?
out that he had enough room to get the momentum for the dash.
And would ride this momentum to a massive lead in Game 2. And although this was the
You got to make a beginner's guide when Smash 6 comes out? No, you don't go educational. I have a plan for the new game. We're going to be streaming a lot. Okay? You don't go educational. Educational does not work unless you're funny with it. If you go funny educational, maybe. And I think I could do that. But I'm not here to teach people.
Powerful Leffen had ever been up to this point, Hungrybox wouldn't let himself be run over.
I'm scared I won't like popular Coney. You got to understand, to the 100 viewers, this is popular Coney. To the people that watched me for 10 years, or for 6 years when I didn't stream, to when I streamed to 100 people playing bullshit, dumb indie games, you're in that era now, right? I'm different now than I used to be. You are still the same, to be honest. That's very sweet to say. I think I'm different. I mean, in only so much that I don't play games now. I've noticed when and just to peel back the curtain a little bit, I've noticed that when I play games, I have a hard time getting into the old Coney mindset where it's like I would just talk about nothing. Now when I play games, I like talk about the game and I'll focus on the game that's happening in front of me instead of just talking about nonsense bullshit. I think I had funnier bits back then. I would just, it was very funny, the shit that we would come up with. But it's because you would get into the mindset of, I'm playing Dead Rising for 3 hours, let's find something to talk about, as opposed to playing Star Fox for an hour, like I did the other night, and like not getting into that. You know what I'm saying? The chat was different. It was just a different experience. You went from home get-together to concert stage. Kind of. It's not worse, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different world. The chat has absolutely changed a lot. Yeah, before it was like 100 of my strongest soldiers, and they were all very funny. Now it's a bunch of cat posters. A lot of them are funny, but a lot of them will beat a dead horse. Let's be honest. Some of you guys will beat a joke into the ground, right? Back then, it was like an elite super soldier squad of God's funniest chatters. You know what I'm saying? Just a different world. It was a fun time. We came up with some funny shit.
Levin. Still able to get that guard. Yep. Levin's got the kid from here. Now it's make.
Anyway, that was a big tangent. That is to say, when the next Smash comes out, remember these times because it might be different. You might be longing for this time. Reaction Coney spending 3 hours on a 30-minute video. You feel me? Things might be different. We might have less cats.
One. Uh-oh. Wow.
If you want old Coney, go watch the Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time playthroughs. Those were in a weird middle period. There's a lot to watch there. I'm telling you.
Oh my God! That's the setup. Humongous comeback. He's looking at the crowd like, yeah.
Those are on YouTube. Yeah, you can find them. That was before the
show that
change.
He didn't want his superiority over Leffen to fade, guiding the game to another last stock bout, which he narrowly edged out. Hungrybox clearly was not holding back, as he had witnessed his fellow gods fall to Leffen.
Where are we here? Oh, Gommel. I was like, I don't recognize this building, but I never went to a Gommel.
Earlier today, and was determined to stop his rise.
I went to Gommel like
he
late.
took a lead in a back-and-forth Game 4, and with an
Is your Observer playthrough anywhere? Nope.
Impressive edge
that was in the old times. A lot of playthroughs are in the old times.
And looked to shut the door on Leffen's rise to the top. But today, Leffen had other plans.
Was React Wars the big change? Kind of. It was that, like, my chat and myself kind of looked down on reacting. We didn't really like it. It was like, this feels stupid. But we all also really liked it. It was something that, like, you look down on and you're like, that's low effort, that sucks, it's bad. But also, it was very fun. Every time we reacted, it was a guilty pleasure. It was very fun. I loved doing it, and I think I was good at it. I'm funny, and the chat liked it, so we did it more and more, and we kind of did a backslide into it. And that's why we're here. We did that one Coney becomes a React Andy night. Yeah, it wasn't like React Wars. It was just like, hey, it's kind of fun to talk shit with chat and laugh about stuff. Right? It's fun. It's a good time.
There was no playing things out for the crowd.
Thanks, Krillin, dude.
Going into this Game 5, both players were entirely locked into the struggle for power. Leffen would take a lead into this game and then extend it, bringing himself...
Whenever I watch Fox Puff, I'm like, where did Fox go? Huh? Do you like it better? What, this era as opposed to the old one? I liked both. I love the old... Dude, I am a happy person. I am a very adaptable, happy person. I love the old days. I love the new days. I just enjoy streaming. I like talking to funny people and butch. Like the thing that I love is chat being funny. That's always been my. I like chat being funny and us bouncing off each other. That's all I've ever cared about. It was that way in the old days. It's that way now. Cause it's funny. It's a fucking. I think it's cool. That's it.
To the verge of taking out his third god of the day, but Hungrybox didn't let his will waver. And in a similar position to Game 2, he fought back, with his game hanging by a thread.
Oh, what I was saying is that whenever I watch this matchup, I don't understand how Fox ever loses. Like, I get it, Jigglypuff has a threat off stage, but she fucking dies to up throw up air at like 50. But you can SDI it. She dies to jab up smash at 60. Like, I don't know. And I know that's the Puff bias or whatever, but holy shit, man. He kills her.
But in the same position that Hungrybox stole Game 2,
Fox dies at 10. He's at 70.
Leffen flipped an edge guard and stole a throne.
Oh, he got reversed. Can he not make it back? Oh, he used jumps down there. I was going to say, can he not rising? But
Leffen would later beat Mango, his fourth god of the day in Grand Final.
Thanks, Noah.
Winning the tournament over 4 gods of the game. The first time this had ever happened in the game's history. And through this, he officially cemented himself.
Why did he play Marth? Was he lost?
As a competitor for the #1 player in the world. And earned his nickname of
Trolling. Did he used to do that? I didn't know he did that back then. I thought that was like, okay.
The God Slayer.
All right.
This period
he was out of
bring about
ideas.
some great changes. For instance, one of
he
the
did
gods,
it more back then.
PPMD,
I guess I'm only thinking of like the Doc Lee era.
Retire from
and I know he played Falcon, so BM.
Competition, with Leffen effectively taking his spot as a top competitor. Secondly, Armada would continue his era of dominance as the #1 player.
The Armada leather jacket, I forgot. He was rocking that shit. He was rocking that shit a lot, bro.
In the world for the 2nd year in a row.
I mean, I'm not flaming. I don't mind it. It was just he wore it everywhere.
However,
that shit was
his
cool.
dominance wouldn't come without
There he is
question,
at Evo.
as Hungrybox managed to win the biggest tournament of the year.
Thank you, Ugly Turtle.
Evo,
Thanks for the Prime.
and widely regarded as one of the greatest sets.
Bro, y'all got Prime? Subscribe to Twitch Prime, please. See what Ugly Turtle just did? You could be on the TV. Please subscribe to Twitch Prime. I didn't ask for the whole last stream, and I'm regretting it. That shit's about to decay to under 3K, and I'm going to have to do a fat stimmy. Also, you get ads in 5 minutes. I'll tell you more about it later.
Of all time.
I'm not begging.
However,
I'm just reminding.
Hungrybox's rise to a true contender for the #1 spot
This is
didn't
such
come
a
without
funny
controversy.
pop-off.
When Hungrybox was at the lower end of the top 5, many spectators were either indifferent to him or likely disliked him because of Jigglypuff, partially because he didn't disrupt the power structure of tournament results. But as soon as he started...
I miss the Evo Arena so bad, dude. I really do. Thank you, Wallace. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you, Young Pool Boy.
Preventing other top players from winning tournaments with his rise, many
Thank you, Dr. Fancy Pants. Damn, I should beg more.
Spectators began to view him less than favorably. This wouldn't be the only reason spectators began to gradually turn against Hungrybox, as certain top players began to push a negative narrative about his rise to the top.
Well, the Hungrybox thing is a delicate subject because there was a narrative about Puff killing the game. There was his, let's say, histrionic behavior, you know, on camera sometimes. But then there were also other things, like at tournaments, that I don't know the legitimacy of. I wasn't around. But there was other stuff in person. Everybody had an HBox story. I'll just say that.
One of them being Leffen.
What a deep and thoughtful game plan.
Leffen historically wasn't a fan of Jigglypuff in Melee, citing the character's slow playstyle as
oh, that's nice. The majority of them have been deleted.
as being against the spirit of the game.
Sure.
However, in the past, Leffen's words wouldn't have much of an influence over the
Deep Leffen bot is so fucking funny. If you guys don't know, it's an AI that pushes out like Leffen tweets, but it's like it's old. It's not like new AI, and like it's like to the point where it's the writing is so good that even if it's not AI, it's even better. You know what I'm saying? They were all tremendous. There's also Existential Wizrobe. I loved that one too. Existential Wizrobe was excellent, dude.
general discourse
They
of the
curated it heavily. Well, this is a good one.
community.
That's a nice one.
But as Leffen had progressed in his own rise to the top, the community began to take his words more seriously. Gradually, a narrative of Hungrybox's success being a threat to the health of the game began to be seen
Is
more
that really
constantly.
6 years ago? Again, it feels like this is still happening, but I guess it's not. Oh, this is Omni. Omni with his drama era.
However,
Yeah, I
most of the
remember
flack
that.
against Hungrybox was written off as
Yeah.
online fodder. But as many would come to see, no one was willing to pull
Does
the plug.
Omni ever actually go to tournaments? Omni was fighting an uphill battle because he was trying to do the drama tuber thing, but like he was #1 in MDVA. He was a top brawl player in our region, but he was trying to transition out of the top player era into like YouTube and try to find the way. People hated him, yeah, for the drama tube stuff. And then he kind of got out of Smash drama and got into like bigger YouTube drama. Yeah.
Call this office. They know what the fuck they're talking about. Thanks for having us. His competition.
Damn, Zane's there. That's a weird bridge to the eras.
Do you know that he didn't know you can run and crouch? Yeah. That's so much.
Why did people hate Omni so much? He had the air of being a drama vulture. It's just something that you have to deal with. If you're going to be a drama tuber and you're going to profit when people get hurt sometimes, you're gonna get side eye. Cause like some bad shit happens and then you gotta be the first to make a video about it, and it's just that's how it goes sometimes. And if it's low stakes drama, that's one thing, but people had this idea that he didn't know what he was talking about too. And again, part of it was people didn't know his Smash history. Like, he was a very good player. People didn't know that he used to be a competitor. They thought he was just a nobody who was commenting on stuff he didn't know. Like a tabloid magazine? Yeah, kind of. I think when you get into the drama game, you have to know that people are... It is a big audience, but they're very fickle. They don't stick around, because anybody could turn on a camera and read tweets. Anybody can do that. So you're gonna get flame, and this is not flame against Omni, by the way. Like, I think he's found a way to pivot it into like what his own thing is. But it's a everybody's journey is different, and his was like finding a way to pivot from drama to like, I mean, he's still doing drama a lot of the time, but it's in a wider scope.
Respect for all the top players.
He's not getting hate as much, I don't think.
Because he gets carried.
Attacks against Jigglypuff as a character would gradually turn into attacks against Hungrybox's skill as a player, which would then gradually turn into attacks against him as a person.
He's still doing that? Yeah, but at least now it's like, I think the internet at large is okay with the drama thing. When it comes to Smash, it's such an insular community. It's like, dude, why are you profiting? You know, it's like different.
And his skill as a player, which would then...
Fuck this community. All you guys ever do is look for ways to give me shit over any tiny thing. All 12 years of me playing Melee's been full of it. I'm literally mocked by my peers. Yeah, he didn't deserve this. He did not deserve this. I was around for this. He was getting way too much.
Gradually turn into attacks against him as a person.
What a turnaround, though. It's funny that he was rejected by Melee largely, and now he's like the ultimate guy. Now he screams for, you know, teenagers to Prime or to subscribe with their mom's credit card and give him 10 gifties and flicker the lights, you know? It's like, what a swap, you know? I can't believe the crab saved him. Yeah, I don't know if the crab, like... Did the crab do it? I don't know. Not to discredit, but he feels like the ultimate guy by default. Well, he's running tournaments every week. I'm not strong enough for that. I mean, but he's still doing it. You could say, like, oh, he's only doing it because he's there by default, but he's putting in the work and he's putting the opportunity for players. Like, Sonics has had a salary because of HBox. You know what I'm saying? He's pumping money into the scene, which is good. Not gonna lie, if I get crabbed, I'm switching up too. Well, there's so many, like, people love a heel turn. Everybody was like, yo, is he going heel? Is he being mean? Like, there's so many times of that. And I think the crab thing, like, kind of opened people's eyes, like, wow, this is fucked up. Implement plus ultimate plus crab. Yeah, I think it was a combination of factors. And also, he kind of swallowed up a lot of the audience that was, let's say, looking for homes when all the stuff happened. He was a good camp for them, right? The refugee camp for people that needed new people to watch, right? And again, that's no flame. It's like, you know, it's just, that's how it was. So, where'd that guy get a crab anyway? Dude, we're in Maryland. Probably, like, down the road. That's in Laurel.
Officially becoming the #1 player in
and to be clear, I think I also received quite a few of those refugees as well, and I felt really weird and bad about it. I was like, this doesn't feel good. But then I stopped playing Smash, and some people stuck around.
the world would only come to make this worse. In 2017, Hungrybox would be approached at a Walmart in public and
allegedly
harassed by someone who supposedly held a lot of these strong beliefs. What should have been a wake-up call for the community didn't serve as such, as the anti-HBox sentiment would only continue to grow. At the 5th iteration of the Summit Invitational Tournament,
damn, I didn't know that this video was going to be so much about like the social aspect of the community. This is interesting, man, because this is an era that I lived through and like I remember vividly, and this was what it was. This guy's accurately recapping. This is a good movie.
Hungrybox would win it for the first time, stopping Armada from winning his 5th Summit in a row. However, the top players' reactions painted an interesting story. Although many still displayed good sportsmanship, many competitors didn't even show up for Hungrybox's victory speech.
Do you guys remember when this happened to, was it a Cola? This happened to a Cola at Summit 2 for Ultimate. And people were really, was it Proto? I didn't remember if it was Proto or a Cola, but yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Or left before it happened. All of this, however, would culminate at the biggest tournament of the following year, Genesis 5. All of the top players would plan to show
It's very disrespectful, yeah.
Up for
no
it.
question.
And the hype around it primarily revolved around...
But do you care about respect, right? Is that something that people... Oh my god, I love this set. This is one of my favorite sets of all time.
One showdown.
The one where Wizrobe just passes
the player
out.
Who symbolized the allegedly declining state of the game in many eyes, versus Leffen, who had been a persistent proponent of this narrative despite the fact that it was getting personal. And it only continued...
Wait, you guys haven't seen it? He what? Do I have to watch it again? I can't. I'm in this weird spot where I don't want to show chatters a clip they've already seen, but I guess people don't know this because it is old. I'm in this video, by the way. Zane, Wizrobe, what was the tournament? Was it Genesis? Yeah, it was Genesis. I remember.
But,
I recognized the background. Everybody replays here.
Very smallest part.
This is an absurd final stock. I'm just going to let it rock. Zane's at 145.
Zane has... Oh my god, do it! Oh my god, he goes for the gusto. He's nuts. All right, Wizrobe is going to bear in place at that part of the stage for 3 minutes if he needs to. You can see the respect Wizrobe is giving him. Oh my god! Over. Oh my god, is that it? Zane! If he didn't get the jump back. Oh my god! There's no way! Is Zane really going to make this comeback? Zane! Wizrobe still barely alive, gets back to the ledge. Oh my god, he's on the platform. No, he's not. He pops the nair out.
No way we got ads. Oh, that's tough. That's really bad. Run it anyway? No, I shouldn't. We should wait. However, while I wait, this reminded me of something. And this clip is not indicative of this. Do any of you old heads remember that weird period of time where, like, a lot of people would, like, sit right behind the camera and, like, do big pop-offs so they would get the clip? There were a bunch of them. They would have these, like, over-the-top reactions and, like, go crazy. But, like, it was, like, the same people consistently. Tough times. It was this weird in-between era, whatever. They were always the Twitter people. Yeah. They're still Twitter people, but I think they've kind of not done it as much. The new Smash game will bring in Twitter people, by the way. The people who spawn with, like, 10,000 followers that you've never seen in your life. That will happen. People still try to do that. The stage is just fatter now. Farther now. Farther now. Do people still do it at the front of the stage? I feel like I don't see it anymore. Because I think it was in this weird era where, like, celebrity on live streaming or whatever was like burgeoning, right? Is that the word? And it's like people were starting to do it, you know? I think it's over now, but I do miss Nakat taking bets. Yeah, I don't think Nakat was ever doing it for the attention. Nakat was funny. The bet shit was very funny. And that was like in the middle of the crowd in the back. Like that was never for the attention. Also, production tries to pull people out of the way when it happens. Yeah. I'm glad that the people running, like, I've talked to a lot of the camera people at these events when I've been, like, MC or whatever, and, like, they seem to know. They could tell, and they'll, like, pull the other way. My favorite guy at a tournament is the person who, the cameraman who I'm working with when I'm MC. I feel so bad for them. I love those guys. Working all day, like 15-hour blocks, just exhausted. Man. Okay, you guys back? All right. This is one of the funniest stocks. in
Wait,
history.
is Zayn really gonna make this comeback? Zayn
still barely
Zayn!
alive. Gets back to the ledge. Oh my God! He's on the platform. No, he's not. He pops the nair out. Dangerous. And oh my
again!
God.
Oh my God!
And what Zayn does best, uses the very smallest part of
Zayn!
the survive.
How is Zayn messing up these ends?
Oh!
Zayn!
Oh my God!
The platform helps him out
no,
so much.
now it's here. There's no way he
What are you
finishes.
doing?
Weak dare.
What are you guys doing?
No, don't get it. No, it's over. What? He could have. Oh my God! He's crazy.
Is that it?
Is it? No, an attack again,
that's
and
it.
it's over.
Is that really how the game?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Absolutely no way, Wizrobe! He's on top of the world, and Zayn cannot believe it.
Oh my God, dude!
No one.
He literally passes out.
Wizrobe has died.
Why
He's
did he keep
passed
going?
out.
He stands on the chair and literally passes out.
He's on top of the world, and Zayn cannot.
This clip is how I found out Under Armour makes shoes. That's the one thing you take from this? Like,
Believe
damn,
it.
Under Armour got those?
Oh my God,
Coney,
dude.
where were you?
No one.
Wizrobe has died.
Why
He's passed.
did he
He's
keep
passed
going?
out. He's passed.
Right there. Right there. Doing one of the, I think I'm about to commentate. I got my shirt on. I got a jacket. You look perplexed. Dude, that was one of the craziest sets I've had. There's Aiden, by the way. This is a who's who here, man. Unbelievable. Is that Mars in front of you? That's Chillin', dude. What the fuck? That is Fox grandfather Chillin', dude, 829. You've got to be joking. Kill that guy who said that. That's disrespect. He invented Fox. And that's Nintendo, dude. I think he works at Chess now. Is that Dazwa? God, it's crazy. Different world. Yeah, and Gimmer's there. I mean, we all know Gimmer.
To get more personal.
He has the VG hoodie on. You know it's Gimmer.
As the night before Genesis, Leffen would go live on his Twitch channel, where he would spend most of the live stream talking bad about Hungrybox and Jigglypuff, to much acclaim from
332 subs. Censor HBox in chat.
those watching.
Like, there's two kinds of people in this world. HBox.
I think this was around the time that I was running sub goals to say words on commentary. That was a fun time. I was like, hit this sub goal, I'll drop any word you want. And I made it work. Well, not any word, but
Fans of people who
I remember that.
While practicing with Armada, a player who would typically stay away from drama,
Maybe not any word.
their conversations would still revolve around this topic regardless. Leffen would also invite a lower-ranked Jigglypuff player on stream to practice,
Right.
and would encourage him to tell negative stories about Hungrybox, which would later be proven false.
Yeah, the first time I met him, I asked him for a best of $5, Puff Ditto, and when he found out that I was a Puff, he went his secondaries, he took 2 games, and then after the second game he was like, alright, I don't want to keep playing, and he takes my money, he walks away, and I was wearing the HBox shirt that he made, like the one with the cute. No! Yeah. And he says to me, nice shirt, and he leaves.
So apparently this was a lie, and this is why I said earlier, I couched what I was saying, in that, like, everybody had an HBox story, but a lot of them were played up, a lot of them were lies or whatever. It was kind of, he was the, if you wanted to make up a silly story, he was the guy you made it up about. That was pretty. And, like, Leffen didn't know this was fake here, by the way, just to be clear. Leffen did, not to say that he didn't tell the guy to tell stories or whatever. That's, I'm not absolving him of anything. But, like, people just believed that shit, you know?
It was.
Are you? No, there's no way.
Regardless,
For lack of a better term, he was the smash lol cow. That's a very good way to put it, yes. And I like the for lack of a better term because it's a little bit more nuanced than that. But if you had to boil it down to base elements, probably. That's a good way to put it.
Leffen would clip this part of his stream and upload it onto YouTube with this thumbnail.
Right.
Genesis itself began, and Hungrybox and Leffen were seeded to verse each other later in the tournament. Both successfully made it to top 8
Damn,
winner side.
wait.
Leffen were
Hugs beat Amsa? Okay,
each
Hugs.
other later in the tournament.
Let's go,
Both
Big Hugo.
successfully made it to top 8 winner
Holy.
side, where they'd be slated to play in winner semifinals on Championship Sunday. Before that happened, Hungrybox finally took the opportunity to speak out about Leffen's recent behavior.
That wasn't Canadian Amsa yet.
Pre-game interview.
It was the only reason I came to this tournament.
God, do they still do this? I feel like they don't do it anymore. They used to run pre-match like vignettes of players before they would play for the top 8 the next day. Why did we go backwards in Smash production, man? Players hated doing them. Players won't do shit. Oh, is that Brig in chat? What's good, Brig? Guys, Brig is here. That is you, right? That is your name. Right? Big prize cameraman and Xanadu extraordinaire, big production guy. Love Brig. I love this guy. He's the best. Big Brig in the chat. Yeah, I believe you then. Players hate doing anything, man. I don't give a shit what the players want. Sometimes we need something for the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Like, Genesis and Big House still do them. Good. Okay, good. I think we need that, man. To be clear, I also don't think anybody watches them beyond the day. It's not like something that lives on forever, like a Summit sketch or something. But it is something that I think builds stuff for the moment, you know?
I want to kick that guy's ass. And I want to make sure that when I do it, he remembers what happened to him at Summit. The last time he talked shit.
Summit sketches also don't get that many views afterwards. Yeah, but they're evergreen, right? Like, this is not something you're going to go back and watch.
And got blown up. Maybe in 2 years.
I'm perplexed at how little views Summit sketches get. Yeah, well, it's just because Smash is way smaller than people think. Especially, competitive Smash, I should say. People think that they're these, like, big, high production, like, everybody watches it. It's not like that. Just not.
Players understand that sometimes talking shit and then getting destroyed for the 15th time in a row might be the reason you played badly. And if you want to sit down, have a
Armada Fart only has like 30K views, and I'm 28 of them.
Heart to heart, talk about mentality, talk about our feelings. I'm here for you, Left.
And Hungrybox's opportunity soon.
Com Smash is big, but it's spread out very thin. Active competitive Smash players are very thin. Viewers that'll like tune into a tournament here or there, that's pretty big. But active, like, competitive, watch every tournament, like, hardcore, like, you know. That's why when you, like, one of the things that a lot of upstarts, Smash upstarts will do, and this happened to Panda too, when you try to establish a new channel, that's why VG has such, like, a chokehold in a lot of ways on, like, VG and BTS. That channel with all those followers make it so easy for foot traffic. People will tune into VG. They'll tune into BTS and be like, oh, there's a major today. When you start a new channel, like when we tried it, we had to start something with Panda. With no followers, you have no foot traffic. Nobody sees the channel and is like, oh, this is today? Okay. You have to actively seek it. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to VG, which has like 500,000 followers, which has the Smash home, right? I miss every tournament being on the same channels. Yeah, exactly. Because you would see the VG badge in the following, you'd be like, oh, there's a tournament today. Thank you, Jade Rocks. Didn't BTS die? Yeah, but they kept the channel up for a little bit. Do they still have BTS tournaments up? I don't think so. But since BTS and VG shut down, I don't think I've watched one Smash Major. They sometimes will still host stuff, but it's like, it's not, I don't know. But even VG, like, the tournaments that they're hosting feel like they're getting smaller viewership, but that's just because Smash is like kind of like, boom. Thank you, Jade. That's very nice.
Their match would be the first of the day, and although it had been custom for competitors to fist bump before matches,
Genesis feels like the only Smash tournament. Hold, chatter. Supernova. By the way, I got a call from Justin the other day. I got to call him back. We got to start cooking. I fucking love Justin. That's my guy.
There was none of that for these two this time.
I love Supernova.
And the competitors went straight into their first game.
I gave him the sickest idea. I don't know if we're going to do it, but I gave him the best idea I've ever given anybody. It's not even for me. It's not for a Coney event. It's not. It's for a top 8 at a tournament. And I think have I said it on stream? I may have leaked it. I think I may have said it because I was like, this is an insane idea that I'm shocked that nobody else has done. The couch? No, it's not a couch. Leak it? No, I'm not gonna. It is an absurdly good idea, I think. It's also very involved and would cost a lot of money. I'm going to be honest, it's a Panda idea. It's an idea that I would have given to, like, Milk or Samsung and been like, hey, you got to sponsor this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, it would have been good. It would have been good. We'll see if it goes at Supernova. We'll see. Or save it for the new Smash game. Well,
the competitors would start out rather even. However,
Smash Bros. NFTs
overextend in a
wait, we need trading cards, physical trading cards of NFTs that people can own.
couple of key scenarios.
Rushdown style if he wants to overwhelm the pup with his moves, but
once Hungrybox is in, look at that. That was a read. You can let him keep Hungrybox out.
Right. I'm just gonna say, if you see a really cool thing at Supernova Top 8, a brand new thing you've never seen before, that was my idea.
And he's not doing a great job of that right now.
No, not at all.
Allowing HBox to take a 3-1 stock lead.
But your idea involved holograms. Yep, we got a Tupac hologram at Supernova. Why is he here?
He would start to play a lot more patient, bringing the game back to a last stock bout. However, his aggression at the beginning
couldn't we get like someone more
proved to make too big of a deficit.
AI generated intros like on the fighting game channel. Mango, you are trash. You will never defeat me.
And HBox managed to escape with a win, but the momentum was slowly
I love those, man.
turning into Leffen's favor. Between games, it's also
Thank you,
customary
Joltio.
for competitors to communicate to each other which stage they will be choosing for the following game. However, after game 1, both players
Everyone's chairs are making fart noises. My big idea is putting a whoopee cushion under every chair for top 8. For both games.
didn't even look at each other.
Why is everybody gassy? Did they go to the barbecue place next door? What's going on?
And would simply agree on the next stage through the screen. And in game 2, Leffen would carry on the momentum he built through game 1, maintaining a patient playstyle and hitting
Is this
boxes
Frozen
as skill
PS1?
confirms, up smash and up air.
That shit looked frozen to me.
There is a clear
No?
difference in demeanor between games in this match versus their previous encounters. As in the past, between games, one of them might pop off or take a breather. However, between these games, both competitors stayed entirely locked in.
This is like years of animosity, too. Thank you, Kenny. Big 100. Holy. Good Lord. 100 years. Century sub.
Would go directly to the next
Good
game.
God.
Game 3 would be played on Dreamland, Jigglypuff's best stage in the matchup. And Hungrybox would use this to rein the momentum back into his favor.
Oh my goodness.
However, the match would still be close.
Leffen pressing forward right now, maybe playing a little bit impatient.
Yeah, Leffen definitely looking a little impatient.
Is Frozen PS2 like fully a thing in Melee tournaments now? Or did that die? Like, I hope it did. I don't know. I could tell you, there is a little bit of back and forth because they found a way to freeze Melee. And some people did not like that. And so when those people would sponsor the tournaments, you weren't supposed to do that. And then there was a push and pull between those people and the players. The players wanted it frozen. Those people said, hey, we're sponsoring this event. Turn it on. Let the rock come up. Right? So there's a little bit of push and pull. Why wouldn't you want Frozen Stadium? To me personally, but I don't play the game, so it's stupid. I think, how do I put this? I don't like changing the game at all. I'm not into that. I don't like changing. I don't like UCF. I don't like freezing the stages. I don't like, if it's your favorite game from 50 years ago, play the fucking game. Stop changing it. That said, I'm not a competitor, right? I'm a hater, right? I get it. PM lover, that's not the same. PM was built from the ground up, right? It's not the same. Not liking UCF is kind of crazy. It's not that I don't like it. I shouldn't say that. It's more that, like, you should enjoy the game with it off, too. That's all. I feel like it's reasonable to be like, yeah, sometimes the game kind of sucks. It's just the fucking UCF is fixing hardware shit. Maybe the game sucks. I don't know. Do you want to play with tripping still? Yes! Yes, it's in the game. Yes, don't turn off tripping. Yes. If you don't like it, the game sucks. Fine. I don't care. Fuck it. That's just the way that I see it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not a competitor. Nobody should listen to me. I get it. We aren't reaching the brawl player with this one. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Nothing if not consistent. That's all I'm saying. Cool, the game sucks. It doesn't suck with UCF. Yeah, and it also doesn't suck when you have a box controller that's able to do inputs that humans couldn't do before. When we're all playing with our Neuralinks, that's the game in its purest form, right? It's just your brain going into the TV. Oh, that does suck. Oh, so that's different. So the technology is different when it's in a memory card, but when I put it on my lap, that's not allowed. You see what I'm saying? When I'm holding the box, I can't do it, but when I put it into the machine, literally, yes. See, you can't. You're doing half measures here. You're doing half measures. You don't get it? All right, then I don't get it. I'm just telling you what I think. UCF fixes quality on controllers, not the game. Okay, but the game is processing the controller inputs wrong. The controllers might be ass, but it's because the game is processing them incorrectly, because the game is ass. What's UCF? Something universal controller fix, right? Coney, you are too black and white here, I think. I am Smash Brothers Rorschach, okay? Turn that shit off. Guy who doesn't understand UCF. As I understand it from a simple one-sentence thing, okay? You're right, I'm not a competitor, okay? I'm just telling you how I feel. Unfortunately, Coney is right on this. Thank you. And it's decided. Chad has spoken. Thank you for agreeing with me. The controllers are just ass. Then let the box play! Open up the frame 1. Turn on the box. Why are you bitching about that then? Why don't we have macros? I want Pikachu to go pee-pee. Come on, man. Turn it all on. Just let it happen. Accelerationist melee. Let it go. Coney, but ban Mennonite, though, right? That's different. No, the Mennonite thing is different. You want to know why? Because that's a whole character. You don't understand. That's a character, and it's very easy to just slot him out without affecting the game's code. UCF affects the game's code. You're going in and messing with the guts. You're doing brain surgery. You got to understand, UCF is opening up Melee's brain and taking out a piece, and then it's a lobotomy. Meta Knight is like, okay, I'm not going to use my left eye. I could just turn off the left eye. I could wear an eye patch. You feel what I'm saying? It's different, I guess. Let's continue the video.
He's throwing out so many hitboxes. Hungrybox knows.
You get it, right? You get it. What's PM? PM is Frankenstein, but good. You just put together a bunch of corpses, but it made a beautiful masterpiece. Except you put in, except then you took Lucas and you were like, wow, Mother 3 is so good. Wouldn't it be cool if Ganon was good? And you made it too much Botox. That's what it is. That's too much that's the substance. PM is the substance. You can't use too much. Okay? You can't use too much. If you have the fanboy devs, then something bad's going to happen. And that's how you end up with with multiverses. Multiverses is the monster at the end of the substance. It's a fucked up analogy. This is stupid. Why did multiverses get astray? I think Nasby is the monster, probably. Yeah. Nasby won. That game was gross, but I love it.
Safe, you're feeling unsafe. Awful DI on that.
Oh, that's good.
But again, going for the ledge. Saying Hungrybox, you got to hold on.
But Hungrybox would manage to close it out regardless. Leffen would show visible frustration after Game 3. But in this case, he would use that to his advantage going into Game 4.
Oh, hit
Game
the
4 would
theme
be
song.
played on Final Destination, a stage in favor of Fox in this matchup, and Leffen would be dominant.
I'm putting an extra tripwire over here.
Ha!
Wow.
I love that sound effect.
Up throws on chicken.
Ha!
An up throw, up air.
Every up throw?
So early, but the tournament, so
It's my favorite
take
one.
Notes. Very tight. He gets up throw, and only the first hit
I was going to say, he's not dead at 64, right?
Extending his whole life. Yeah.
Melee sounds are just cool.
Right now, Toe still extending his whole life. Yeah.
Wow. He did the pose. He's doing the pose. I've never seen it before. That's cool. That's the first time I've ever, like, I saw it in the middle. I was like, wait a minute.
Stocks to 1 right now, Toe. Still part of this set.
I love the dud sounds when somebody's getting comboed by Spaceys. The I tell this story all the time, but I think it's so funny. If you're ever at a major, if you're ever at a Smash major, and a Falco is playing, go up to the speaker and wait for that Falco to hit a shine. You will have you're gonna have a bowel movement. That sound has so many more reverberations than you think. I did it by accident once, and Falco hit a shine on Yoshi's, and it went like... It was like a brown noise. My whole body shook. It was weird. I haven't heard Marth Tipper. It, like, shakes you to your core. I will say the one sound that everybody knows, if you've never been to a Smash tournament... the Dreamland theme is fucking everywhere. I don't know why. Like, Dreamland could be playing on 2 setups, but and like PS1 is on 10 other ones, but Dreamland is all you hear. It's insane. It's just Dreamland loud. Now, I don't think really as much anymore because, like, CRTs are... I guess I'm not in the Melee section. Now, Smash tournaments have HDTV, or have, like, flat screens for Ultimate, and they have speakers or whatever, but Dreamland is loud, dude. It's basically the 1-1 theme. Yeah, Dreamland is Melee 1-1. It's crazy. Smashville music at Smash 4 tournaments. Dude, you're right. That is a good comparison. You walk into the Smash 4 places. Da, 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 da.
The game would
yeah,
really
you're
enter
right.
the 4-stop, and now the onus was on HBox. The match had been rather back and forth, and Game 5 would determine who would win this mental war that had been playing out throughout this match and for the past months. The game, like many others, would start out even, with both players making minor mistakes potentially due to the stakes of the situation. Leffen would misinput a ledge dash and lose the first stock.
Ew.
And Hungrybox would take this lapse in Leffen's confidence, input a ledge
Look at how far he went.
dash and lose the first
Straight left.
stock.
Oh my god.
And Hungrybox would take this...
I would camp Leffen so hard here. How, though? On Puff? Just ledge, right? I mean, honestly, if I'm HBox, I go ledge. If you made all those YouTube videos and you've been flaming me all this time, I think this is before ledge grab, right? Ledge grab limit.
Lapse in Leffen's confidence as an opportunity to play uncharacteristically aggressive, pushing Leffen to make another error.
No ledge grab
and
limit at this
Reed to
time.
take his second stock with the trade.
I mean, this makes him even more tilted, though, right? You're just beating him flat out.
Despite the weight of the moment, the game would transition into a battle of patience, with both players trying to push each other out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And Leffen would get first blood.
In that one case where he baited out that roll, but yeah.
The crowd was noticeably louder than in any other match of the tournament so far.
Yeah, it was, dude.
But also any other game of this match.
Those Genesis moments were unbelievable. Watching a top 8 in that theater was unlike anything else.
The game at this point would be
Magical
a battle of who could hold it together better.
Just,
electric, yeah.
He's trading with
Hungrybox would soon fight back, and with their prides on the line, the game looked like it could go either way.
I think that's part of what I'm sad about is, like, I guess I didn't watch EVO because I was doing the watch party with Brawl Pro and the team. But, like, I feel like I guess I haven't been to a tournament. Is it still like this? I haven't been to a tournament in a while. I don't want to speak out of turn. But, like, it doesn't feel the same. Like, at the Genesis Theater, or EVO isn't doing the stadium anymore. Like, I hope we get it back, you know? Yes and no. Are you going to Genesis? Probably not. I haven't been hit up. It is to me when I attend. Okay. If it's the same, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, "Oh, Smash is lame now, it's different." Like, the tournament experience still is phenomenal. It feels like it's less impactful, but, you know. I'm not trying to do it back in my day, yeah. Coney, you went to Supernova. Yeah, but that's different, too. Like, the Supernova stage is different than, like, an all-encompassing, like, around theater. Like, Supernova's in the round. It's like a big group, you know? Also, I think I left Supernova at some point. I was really depressed that day, actually. Now that I remember it, I was really sad. I don't know why. Last day of Supernova, I was super sad. I don't remember why exactly. I had the voice thing, yeah, but that wasn't why. I mean, that was part of it, is I didn't get to cast it, but I was just sad in general. I don't know why. It was a great tournament. I forget what I was sad about. I was sick? Yeah, I got sick, but I was just sad for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, I went to my car, and I got depression Taco Bell, and I watched Top 8 from my car. I just wanted to be alone for a while. And then I came back at the finals to talk to people. Why was I sad? I don't know. I mean, I didn't do Top 8. I was sad about that, but I wasn't that sad. Overstimulated? I mean, maybe. I mean, the tournament, like, it was a great weekend. We did the Nintendo World Championship thing. That was awesome. I did the Coney Fest went great. The merch went great. I had an amazing time. The crowd was awesome. Like, I loved meeting people and hanging out. Like, I had no reason to be, but I think I was just maybe just too much. I don't know. Maybe you missed your family and was surrounded by 14-year-olds. I was around an era where stuff was always going on better, bigger stages, like from UMBC venues to Mandalay. Now it's not going broke. Yeah, that's true. I think I got to see the progression of things getting bigger. Like, the stages kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger up until Genesis or Evo, and now it's like I've seen the top of that mountain, and we're not going any further, which is fine, right? We're not selling out stadiums, but I don't know.
For Leffen to make this comeback, given the pace and, you know, the way that the game's been playing so far. Yep. It's absolutely possible for Fox to just, you know...
Unless you're in France.
Find an up smash and tie everything up.
Well, not anymore. They're not doing those anymore.
Game 5, Hungrybox winning.
Competitors are obliged to shake hands after any match, so Hungrybox walks
He stands up
over to Leffen's side of the stage to do so.
Oh.
However, Leffen would quickly get up and leave the stage, and Hungrybox didn't take that very lightly.
Hungrybox is a
fantastic! I just remember seeing this, and his arms looked long as hell. Did I see an edit? Something about his arm, like, I remember his arm looking even bigger than this. Ha-ha! He popped a Holton gun over there. I thought he wanted to give him a hug. He did not. It was like a what's up now. I'm here in the crowd, like, right there, and I'm like, ooh. What year was peak popularity? For what? Ultimate or Melee? For Melee, I mean, it's probably... This is a stupid question. For Melee is probably... For Ultimate is 2019. 2019 was unbelievable. The first year of a new Smash game is unlike anything else. I want you guys to cherish it. It is truly magical. It's every Smash game. The first year is crazy. I think Melee's around this time, yeah. Because Melee, remember, Melee gets a big jump off Ultimate, too. Because people will tune in for the second one, or for the other stream, or whatever, you know?
It's a Mad Dog. Wow. It's a Mad Dog. Wow.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
Hungrybox would advance to winners finals, while Leffen would drop to losers quarterfinals, seeded to play against Mango and Armada, two players he wasn't necessarily favored against. Hungrybox would take a semi-surprising loss to Plup, and move down into losers finals.
Right, that's the Plup
His competitor,
one.
though, would not be the one he would expect, or be the one he would want to see.
I remember it was, like, supposed to be this big, like, oh shit moment whenever Mango and HBox fought, but then they fought so many times that it kind of lost its air, you know? Because they played so many times. And then eventually Mango started playing Doc, so... It also didn't help that HBox started killing him. Yeah, when he kept winning, it kind of lost the mystique too, yeah. Like Leo and Spargo? Kind of, yeah. Except for that throne set, Leo and Spargo, that shit was nuts. I love Fox F12. That's tremendous. Yo, we watching AMVs. Guy who just showed up to the stream. This is Leffen's best moments. Thanks, Kip. Missed this Melee era. Yeah, we were just talking about, like, what was when Melee was at its most popular. It was probably around here. That new game's going to be amazing. You guys better enjoy it. Even if the game is ass, we're going to have a year. 2021 was pretty huge. It was. I mean, when we got out of the COVID stuff, there was definitely a boom. I remember everybody wondering, like, what was going to happen after the COVID stuff. And I thought that people were going to blow up. Dude, do you guys remember? It was either Smash and Splash. I think it was Smash and Splash. Smash and Splash was the first one coming out of COVID. They got lucky enough to get the first. Was it Riptide? Was it Riptide? I thought it was still Smash and Splash at that point. Okay. Yeah, Riptide got they rolled the lucky bonus where they kept selling out over and over. Last Smash and Splash was 2019. Okay. So they went out with the drama stuff. Do you think Ultimate was good? For the time, yeah. I think we are going to look back on Ultimate not favorably. It's a good casual game, but I think people are more demanding. I think the delay, the input buffer, all that stuff is very bad. I also think that the game got actively worse over the time with the character patches, or the character passes. I think it's soured, but I do think it's a very good game. It's just you got to go into it with the mindset that, like, hey, this is a casual game that we're making competitive. So. I still think it's better than Smash 4. I understand why people like Smash 4 more, because Smash 4 was so fucking volatile, but, like, what a miserable game. I will never go back on Smash 4. I think that game is awful. But it was, like, in Ultimate, there are a lot of times, and we've seen this on stream, where, like, it's a best of 5, the stocks are 3-1. Do I really have to watch this? Where's the fast forward button? I want to skip, right? In Smash 4, it would be 2 stocks to 1, and you'd be like, oh, shit. Wait a minute. Anything could happen. The game was nonsense, and that's not necessarily a good thing, right? But it was different. I think the problem's 3 out of 5. I don't want to be watching 3 out of 5. Keep it moving. I think that's at the core of it. Straight up.
Would beat the number 3 and number 2
I'm fine with 2 out of 3 Ultimate.
And would be granted the chance of a rematch against the
That's
number
just
1
me.
player. And he would be
Fuck
determined
the
to not let
I don't
this
care about the
opportunity
players.
slip.
I want to see that.
He said, I can already tell.
I think 3 out of 5 works for Melee better. I'm cool with 3 out of 5 Melee. Let them have it. I don't give a shit. I don't commentate that game. Let them do it.
They're already flying. Oh, yeah. I'm scared. I am terrified.
Leffen would come into this match with
top 8
calculated
only 3
aggression
out of 5.
that
I'll do
Xbox
16,
could feel through the
32.
screen. The match would take on the air of
32 is
Xbox
the
trying to
top,
hold off
though.
Leffen's
Top
aggression.
32 max.
And in
Maybe
game
64.
1,
if you have, like, an unbelievable turn. Will you ever commentate again? Probably not. I mean, for super, for, like, for big events, maybe. I think my traveling days are over. Unless the stream starts dying. If you guys start unsubbing. Hey, use a Twitch Prime. Drop a Twitch Prime right now so I don't have to go to tournaments anymore.
he was barely able to. HBox would take a look back at his coach in an attempt to stabilize his nerves and maintain his confidence in his ability to win in the presence of a revitalized Leffen.
I actually completely forgot this set. Dude, that's so scary. Fighting again like that?
HBox took
Thank you, sci-fi. I hate that.
this mentality into the following
Thanks,
game,
Brian.
but it was not a calm one. The game would go down to last stop, and in a moment of volatility,
The whole point of the videos that they played this match, I thought it was the other one. I forgot about this set.
Leffen would overextend with an up smash that Hungrybox would punish to barely escape with the win. Hungrybox was one game away from winning the match and escaping Leffen's will for the second time today. But as Leffen would go to show, it was never so easy.
I can't believe I don't remember this set.
Leffen would
I
win
remember the
games
other
3 and
one.
4, the fourth being on Dreamland. Hungrybox would still choose to play the 5th game on that stage, however, and the final game would prove to be the most intense of all of theirs, as Leffen would try to ride his momentum from the past 2 games, while Hungrybox would try to slow down the pace by using the size of the stage to build his own momentum, which he did. By using
What the fuck
the size of the stage to build his own momentum,
is up with Jigglypuff forward smash?
which he did.
Hiya! Why is she so strong? Was he holding down to tech it? Was he like holding down to try? Oh my god, worst DI imaginable. Was he trying to like tech the stage? Hiya! Oh my god. It's almost as strong as Marth Tipper. What? Why? Why? Why is she so bad? I love Jigglypuff, bro. I fucking love Jigglypuff. Pat GDI type beat. Chat, do you know about Pat GDI? While we're running greatest hits clips. Okay, you've seen it? We don't need to watch it if you've seen it. Never mind. Never mind. No, we don't have... I do, but show it anyway. Do we have to? I've shown it a bunch, but I've shown a lot of these clips. I don't know if I can find it. I know it was against Anti. Oh, literally, it's the second recommended thing. That is insane. If you search for it, it's the second thing that comes up. 10K views. Pat G is a New England, I think, Zero Suit player. The rest of the clip speaks for itself. Yeah, I think it was here. Is it not here? I know it's on the right side. Might have been second stock. Yeah, I think it was second stock. First stock goes normal. Was it second stock? Is this the game? Maybe it's not the game. I'm sure it's in the comments. I kind of don't want to look it up so I can be surprised. Is it third stock? I know it was on Smashville. You'll know it when you see it. There it is. There it is. He hit 4 o'clock on a clock. Where was he going? Oh my god. There's very rarely a DI that makes you jump back and go, oh, geez. Yeah, Brawl MK sends you at a steep angle. It is not a semi-spike. It doesn't do that. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good move. I think it can send up. You're supposed to hold up against that move and try to curve in. Oh, that's funny.
Taking the game to a 3-1 stock lead, this would now be Leffen's last stand. One stock stood between Hungrybox and him ultimately proving his will over Leffen. However, Leffen would fight against this box.
I didn't actually read this tweet earlier. Got no sympathy for H-Box. Nobody was cheering against it, but even then, maybe he would have more support if he hadn't been consistently awful in person. 9% of the community maybe just wants to try to not play the victim. Yeah, okay.
And him ultimately proving his will over Leffen. However, Leffen would fight against this future. Either out of nerves or Leffen finding a second win, the match would find its way to its pinnacle.
People were cheering against him. I don't remember this. I actually don't know how this ends. All I know is Plup wins the tournament, right?
In this moment, if Leffen is able to turn around before up-smashing Hungrybox, he will get a strong enough hitbox to get the kill and win. But he wouldn't get the turnaround.
Oh! He got the soccer kick!
Hungrybox's reaction after the game was one of relief, and once again Leffen would walk past him, rejecting the offer to shake his hand. This match would prove to be the pinnacle of the beef between these two players, and in my opinion, the intensity of beef in Smash Bros. As a whole.
That's kind of a fun gimmick there, transitioning from the fist bump into the raised hand. That's fun.
Smash Bros. And esports in general are no stranger to salty moments or beef between players. However, these matches are unique in that they are the pinnacle of the beef while being played out on the biggest stage. The negative energy cultivated against Hungrybox would continue, despite their beef calming down in the following months. The following year at Genesis, Hungrybox would be cursed out by the crowd. And later that year, a disgruntled spectator would throw a crab at him after winning the tournament. All of the previous are their own significant moments in Smash Bros. History. However, this match serves as the pinnacle of the personal beef between these two players, and runs the risk of being lost to time. Hungrybox would go on to place second at this tournament to Plup, but go on to continued success in the years after, being ranked number 1 for 2 more years. Leffen would continue to play Melee, while finding success in other esports as well. As for their rivalry, it hasn't necessarily been entirely smooth. However,
one of the comments on this video was, it's funny that Leffen is like complaining about Hungrybox and killing the game playing defensive, and then he played like Happy Chaos, which I do think is funny. That's, you know, I guess that's kind of true. I always didn't understand, like, because the whole thing was like, there's this agreed upon thing in Melee, like, we could kill the game if we wanted. Everybody could play Jigglypuff and just win, but, like, I don't think that's true.
It's never gotten to the personal level it was.
Leffen would leave to ruin Guilty Gear for 2 years. I watched Evo. Happy Chaos looked fucked up, and that's no flame on Leffen. I'm not saying that character is easy to pilot at a high level. That's a very hard game. I get it, but holy shit, what a fucked up character.
In the grand scheme of things, these two players now serve as living legends in the community. A large portion of the top players from their eras have since retired, and these two, although at one point bitter rivals, now serve as one of each other's only reminders of the past.
Sure.
As of 2025, their rivalry is proof of the power of a strong adversary.
Aww.
As throughout their careers,
thanks, Coney, #1 fan.
Motivated each other to reach
1 month prime, my #1.
Incredible heights that they may have not reached otherwise. Their matches, their stories, all of those roped into it may one day be lost to time. But at the end of the day, they'll never forget what a rivalry in a fighting game made for children turned into.
That's a fun movie. That was pretty good. I liked that. I actually had no idea how it ended. I think I was... Wait, what year was this? What year Genesis was that? 2018? Never mind. I missed one Genesis Finals to go to an Icons after party, I think. But I can't remember what year. It was not that one. They had an after party in Evo, too, I think, on Fremont Street. Can't remember what tournament, though. Had to have been an Evo. Made a 28-minute video last 2 hours. That's fucking... If you wanted to watch the video, just go on YouTube yourself. Come on, man. Let's not... We don't need to always keep track of time. Let's enjoy our time on the planet. Always looking at your watch. Why can't we enjoy things? Take a deep breath. The air is sweet. Coney has a ×4 mult on movies. I didn't want to watch the video. I hate Smash. Well, now it's over. Now it's over. And don't worry, it's time for another one. And I don't have as much to say on this one. I promise. Oh, it's really 30 minutes? Is this what I want to watch? This is in my recommended, and I'm curious. Somebody beat Donkey Kong. Somebody beat Donkey Kong? How? Animals after, I swear. I want to see the animal guy real bad. I might skip around this one. I don't know if we're watching the whole thing, but I'm curious.
Super Mario Brothers a lot on my channel. It's a culturally significant game, and when new things happen, it's a big deal. But there's another...
Was it Billy Mitchell? I bet it was. I hear he's the best.
Another iconic game that came out before this one. The game where it all truly started. Donkey Kong. And something brand
This video is annoying.
New has happened in that game. For years, there's been the same limit for how long you could play. A lot of these old arcade games had kill screens when you got really deep into them.
Right.
And Donkey Kong's kill screen is one of the most famous ones. But Donkey Kong's kill screen is a lie. It's not the end of the game. After 44 years, someone finally found a way to get past it. And that someone is me.
Yeah!
How did I do it? And just
I thought it
how
was
high
Billy Mitchell.
can you
Okay.
climb now? Stick around
Wait,
to
how do I get
find
this?
out.
Bro, how do I get this scroll bar off the bottom? Do you guys see this? This is pissing me off. Why is there a scroll bar at the bottom? What is that?
Truly started. Donkey Kong. And something brand new has happened. Video sponsor. Display.
Display?
Player of the Ordak and Game Work explain some things about Donkey Kong. The first part of
Any
this
of y'all
video...
got a display? Huh? Are they nice? Maj and Obama do not interact.
We'll be explaining
No? Okay.
details of how the game works and why the kill screen happens.
When's the display tag coming? Unironically, maybe soon. They have reached out.
This is all
That is not a joke.
very important information to help you understand the rest of the video, so please don't skip
Tomorrow
it.
has a sponsor, and Wednesday. We're caked
And
up.
then, in part 2 of the video, I'll tell you the story of how Donkey Kong's kill screen was finally solved.
Please do.
As far as Donkey Kong goes, you're most likely familiar with this game in general. Jumpman climbs through various screens to rescue Pauline from Donkey Kong.
I can hear this image.
There are several different versions of Donkey Kong, though, so let's make sure we're all on the same page. Your exposure to this game may come from the NES version, or even through, like, Donkey Kong 64.
Right, you gotta get
but
the
those
token.
are different from the arcade version.
I forgot he carries the coin.
1981, when the game came out in arcades, there were a few different versions even back then. The standard version that's used for competition is called US Set 1, and it goes like this. On level 1, you start with the barrel board. This is the iconic screen where you run up red girders and jump barrels. Once you beat it, you play the rivets screen, where you unplug 8 rivets to make DK fall
That's not
down
right.
and rescue Pauline. After a short fanfare, level 2 begins. For the most part, it's more of the same on the first screen, but
That's
the next
not the
screen